Yeah, so back in school, me and the boys, we used to have this joke, right? And we used to call it bussin' on each other. So like me and the homies, like, I'm like bussin'
You dick.
Woo! What's happening, bitches?
Oh yeah,
Get on
baby.
the way. What's happening, dog? Give me some. Give me some.
Happy Friday for us and happy fucking Monday for you guys.
And if you guys are in fucking Norway, happy Wednesday or whatever the fuck it is. It's like 7 days fucking delayed.
Oh well, it's a happy day wherever you are.
Hooray! Welcome back, everybody. Episode 219.
Let's go, baby.
We are prodding along.
We are.
DZ, happy release day. The song Burnout with Jazz is out today.
Thank you, sir, from the EP, first single. Thank you for checking it out.
Yeah, it sounds cool. Sounds really nice.
Sounds nice, man. It
Really
sounds
nice.
nice. It's funny because when you upload a song, right, you for some reason Spotify sounds different to. I don't know. Spotify have their own. They do, don't they?
Yeah, every platform does.
Yeah,
Every
I thought
platform
so.
does.
And but it's good. Spotify. It usually sounds like good on Spotify.
Yeah, no, Spotify's engine's really clean.
Yeah, yeah.
Really
so,
clean.
but it turns out super clean. Super
Yeah.
happy with it. The
Yeah.
EP almost done, man. Almost done. Trying to get it over the line. You got one last song to do.
Yeah,
excluding the feature.
yeah. That song would literally take me a couple hours. So the EP's basically done. It's just we just need that feature.
And the skit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you guys need to record the skits. Is the feature? Are you any word on that or?
No.
Okay.
So this cunt fucking, you know what these cunts are like, man.
Yeah.
But I'm not concerned about it. If worst case scenario, if he takes too long, I don't know. Might just have to do it without him and keep it because he's going to do it. It's just a matter of when. It's either drop the EP without him and use it as a single.
Later, yeah.
Because Jazz and I are even talking about this, making this a recurring, because it's so easy for us to work together, right? And we already had, before dropping this EP and working on it, we've already had an album's worth of tracks together, right?
Yeah, correct.
So this is kind of like a series idea EP thing. So years down the track, we can do number 2, number 3. You know what I mean? Can keep it. So worst case scenario, we can either keep the feature for the next one, or I'm sure he's going to do it. He'll get back to me this week, surely. But we'll see. Anyway, you never know with these guns. But thank you for checking out the song if you checked it out. Yeah, I'm very happy with it, man, and I got a lot of good feedback so far. So thank you.
Yeah. Well, my album's finito.
Yeah.
Release day, September 4th. It's coming out. Very excited. Ear Candy, the album is called.
That's a good name.
That's a cool
Thank you. That will be out very soon. I'm happy with it. I love this album. Was great because this is the first album in a while where it wasn't really like a lore type story. It's just songs. It's just songs from and on there. Move on. I'm already starting.
That's
the
good.
next thing.
That's just good to do.
So yeah, it was fun. It was refreshing. It was refreshing to do that for once. So yeah, just a bunch of songs, man. Threw them on there. I got a collab obviously with DZ. We got Trip Hop on there, and then I have a collab with shout out to Fox Bailey. So 2 collabs on there. Really cool stuff. Fox's drop for the song is really cool. He did like a whole genre switch thing, which is really dope. So yeah, guys, pre-save that shit, right? Because I've been doing some research.
Yeah, I told you the pre-saves matter, man. The pre-saves are good.
Yeah, but not just the pre-saves. I've been doing research. So did you know, right? I didn't fucking know this. Every Spotify profile, we have ratings.
Yeah.
We have a rating. And the higher your rating, the more Spotify, the algorithm will push your music for you.
Yeah, man.
So I did not fucking know this. So this whole fucking time, and then I went down the rabbit hole. How does the rating stuff work? So the way it works is Spotify only cares about the first 48 hours of your release.
Yeah.
After that, you're nothing.
Yeah.
The engine completely stops pushing your shit out. But if in the first 48 hours you've got hundreds or thousands of plays, people are adding you to playlists, there was pre-saves, people are sharing the song, people are having the song on repeat, all that stuff, information that happens in the first 48 hours adds to your overall Spotify score. So that's why the trick is that the holy grail apparently of growing on Spotify is you need to be releasing at least minimum 1 song a month.
A month, yeah.
You release it, You get everyone, as many people as you can, to fuck with it in the first 48 hours. And then the next one, have that next release ready. Bang. And as you do that, your Spotify score slowly then starts going up. And once you get your score into like the hundreds, I don't know what it's capped at. I don't know if like 100 is the max. I don't think it would be. I'm sure it probably just keeps going. So say once you get your score like above the 100 level and that, then every time you release something, Spotify automatically pushes your shit to new people's profiles and shit like that. Now, I didn't know that. I was like, okay, that's how it works. I thought it was more like it can be any amount of time, but if your song starts to pop, the algo will push it. Nah, it's the first 48 hours. That's all Spotify gives a fuck about. I was like, okay. So, bit of information for all you fuckers who make music, right? I bet a lot of you didn't know that. I didn't. I literally just discovered this shit like 4 days ago. I was like, oh, what the fuck? So, I take back everything I said about pre-saves. You need to do it because it actually helps us, right? You need to pre-save.
Follows.
You need to follow. You need to share the music. Add it to your playlist if you like the song. Play it multiple times. Share it with the homie. And then after 48 hours, don't worry about it because it doesn't do anything.
A lot of people think following on Spotify is pointless. Everyone's like, what's the point? But that matters a lot.
Because then that artist is going to get on your feed. So when they drop a song, you're actually going to know about it.
Yeah.
It's pre-saves, follows, and make sure you pitch your song. You have to. I would love to drop this song last Friday, but I only had it ready on like Wednesday or something. You have to give it at least a week. So you give it a week and a bit, because then it takes a couple days to register on your Spotify page, and then once it registers, you can pitch it. But it has to be pitched a week before release to go on Release Radar.
Okay.
So if you pitch after a week, you're not going to get on Release Radar. So it's very important. You have to give at least a week buffer. So pitch your song a week before, pre-saves, follows, all that shit, daily playlist, sound plate. You want people, you you need that initial fucking ball rolling.
Yeah, you got 48 hours essentially to get as many people to jam your shit.
You need the foreplay before the orgasm. You know what I'm
correct.
saying? You're just going there dry.
And those
48 hours.
Those Spotify playlists are really good, man. Like if you look on your profile, your Spotify for artists, when you get on Release Radar or radio, shit like that, like that's
it's like shuffle play.
You get a lot of plays from it, man. If you do it right, you got a good Spotify profile, you get a lot of plays from that shit. So it's worth doing this shit properly.
Yeah, well, it's fucking been exciting too because I've been checking my SoundCloud. I've been on that shit like a fucking hawk. And bro, I'm gaining like 3 to 5 followers a day.
Yeah, nice.
Literally 4 weeks ago, I was at 800 followers. I'm now at over 1,000.
Beautiful.
So this is exciting. And the best part about it is they're mostly American listeners. As I've been preaching for years, I'm not trying to bust through this fucking Australian scene. I don't give a fuck about here. You know what I'm saying? So seeing that 80-something% of them is American, it's really fucking exciting, man. I'm getting DMs, like full-blown follow, and then messages like, dude, your shit's fucking crazy.
Yeah, nice.
So, FriendlyFire America tour, my friends, it's gonna happen. And you watch too, it's gonna happen when I turn 40 years old. I'm like half over this shit.
It's never too late.
And it's like, fuck, yeah, no.
I've seen recently, I've had a lot of African listeners lately, bro. I don't know, it's fucking South Africa and fucking Nigeria and shit. And a
fucking
song,
Somali pirates banging this head on.
bro, what song has always been in my most popular for some reason? Feel different from Final Boss.
Yeah.
For that song has never stopped having decent traction. It gets like 20 to 30 plays a week still.
I don't even remember that song, and that's no shade on you. You've released so many songs, but
It's
that's
old as fuck.
Yeah.
It's old as shit.
It's not a bad song.
yeah.
the beat's
I just
nice.
don't remember it because it was that album was so long ago.
Yeah, what the fuck that makes you feel different? Oh, if I'm gonna grind in the meal ticket. Yeah, that's a cool song, man. Yeah, that's got like fucking over 2K plays and shit.
It's never stopped. It just keeps going. It's weird. I'm like, why? Who's? I think that's the Africans.
I guess
bro.
not just that. The more you have out in the world, right? Like on the like the socials, whether it's or any platform, the more you release, it's just in a library. Like imagine a digital library of music.
Yeah,
people are just going to go in there. Like people aren't always watching the newest shows, for example, or listening to the newest songs. Like people are sometimes they see your profile and then they're going back, and to them it's new. Like they don't think, oh, how old is this song? They don't look at when it was made. But if they feel something when they listen to it, they're going to bang that song. It doesn't have to be on newest. Do you know what I'm saying? Where when you release an album or you release an album, you guys are over that album in your head because you've listened to it so much.
Yeah.
Whereas these guys or girls are hearing your music for the first time, no matter if you made it in 2016 or 2018 or, you know what I'm saying?
You have to cast a wide net.
Yeah.
Wide net. Because it's like, that's why I preach so much about the playlist, the daily playlist and sound play. Because I guarantee you, I go on there and if I see a playlist that is lo-fi lounge and cafe, a lot of them are for cafes and shopping and stuff. I submit the interludes and shit. I submit the interludes that are just little jazzy beats and shit. I even submit that shit because I don't know that in Finland, in someone's fucking clothing store, my fucking interlude is playing in the background as background music. You know what I mean? That's what a lot of these playlists are for. So you go on there, and since we got such a wide catalogue, it's good because we can find a song that matches the vibe of most playlists. If I see a gym playlist, I can put some hard shit in there. If I see an EDM playlist, I can put some of our collabs in there. So, man, get on that, man. You got to get on this shit.
Exciting times, man. So, pre-save all that shit. Hopefully we have the Jazz and DZ album finished very soon. There's only 2 songs left to do on that project. And then, my one's finished. And then it's already on to the next one. What's the next idea?
Do you have ideas?
Not yet. But I'll just start making a few singles again like normal. And then, but like I said, I'm going to go heavy on like the EDM stuff now, like especially because my SoundCloud's like randomly blowing up. I'm going to fucking smash these like dubstep tunes out.
Yeah, like I said, you don't have to think about a running theme for an album. I feel like you just let the ball roll and then just do a song. You might look back and you're like, I have 7 songs. Do I want to drop an 8-song EP or do I want to just do a 13-song album? You know, like it's. I feel like you just let it roll, let the creative flares fly, and then see what you got when you step back. I feel like when you're trying to think about your next move too much, it just either stifles creativity or it just kind of you're trying too hard in a way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas sometimes in the moment you might have a good day when you're like, I'm fucking flying here.
Yeah.
Let's just see where it takes me.
So it's exciting times because the timing for me couldn't be more perfect because like I got the album coming in like 4 weeks now. So I'm hoping if this keeps going the way it's going, I'm hoping to have like 1,100 followers by this week. You know what I mean? So then and all these people that have messaged me straight away, that's the boom. Hey man, and you want to pre-save? Thanks for reaching out before. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, like, it's literally like fucking 20 DMs I've received in the past 2 weeks. I
swear all it takes, imagine if one of the people that are listening to your music or your music or both, right, what you make together, imagine someone like, all it takes, you know how when you're driving in your mate's car and they play a song and sometimes they don't even say, oh, he like listen to this song. Sometimes, have you ever been in the car with a friend and they start playing a song and you either get Shazam out because you don't want to ask, you can't even fuck to ask, or you're legit like, who's this, you know?
Yeah.
And then they go, oh, this is DZ or this is FriendlyFire. And they look you up, follow. Because, I mean, that's what I do. If I like someone to follow, not everyone does that, but at least they either listen to a song or and then that kind of gets them into it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how many times in my life I've got introduced to someone's music by a certain someone.
Yeah.
And then every time I listen to that person's music, I think about the person that showed me that. And I'm like, oh, I'm already down this rabbit hole. Like I'm already listening to this guy's album and the album coming out after that. And you know what I mean? Just from one person showing someone. So I feel like it's not just you guys networking with other people like Jazz or, you know, whoever else, but it's the listeners, the consumers kind of being like, because I don't know, my love language is music sharing. Yeah. So I love to I sometimes have conversations like a thread with heaps of people, like even the FireCast chat included, where I sometimes don't say much, but I send a song. Yeah. With nothing, like no explanation, but I go boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But like the words don't need to be exchanged. It's just listen to this. Some people don't listen to it, whatever. But I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like the more that it falls into people's ears, like they might be like, oh, yeah, like whether they preach it to other people or not, or they naturally just hear it. Like you said, whether you're at the shop and you hear it, or you're at a friend's place and he's got it in the background, and you hear just fucking this heavy EDM track, and you're like, who the fuck's that cunt rapping on that over that EDM beat? You know, like because I reckon those songs are rare as like trip hop, and you've made plenty of songs. There's a Black Flag.
Black Flag.
So you've made many songs where it's like I don't even hear that other than you guys. Like I know I'm close to you guys, but even out in the world, I know you've said you've mentioned certain people that you've got creativity off, you've got inspiration off through those kind of songs.
Yeah,
but I don't see the vast majority of people mixing them together.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
hard.
So yeah, it is. There's a certain like you got the BPM, the high BPM of that kind of music, right? EDM, but then you got to try and match it. But you blend it pretty well. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think that those genres could like collide, but you make it work. So
I'm telling you, man.
it's just time, effort, fucking and repetitive, bro. It's like that fucking cunt that's practiced one kicked out 10,000 times. You know what I'm saying? You got to be scared of that cunt that's just done it.
David Goggins.
It's not just that, bro. America is the key, man. We fucking talk shit about them all the time because they make me laugh, but they are the key.
Yeah,
they are the doorway to this.
They're the doorway, but
they are, bro. Like those motherfuckers are doing like crazy dubstep shows on like Tuesday nights and shit, and it's just like a random Tuesday for them, and they got like Skrillex.
Yeah.
On a random Tuesday, it's like here we get the cunt like once every 10 years.
Yeah.
But so
main event, a mass shooting.
Yeah. Like,
That's the main event.
That's the key is them. You need American listeners. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, we've said this all the time.
You need
whether
American listeners.
Whether it's the movie realm or the music realm, everyone goes there. you know?
Correct.
Speaking of American, what's the Deadly Noise thing? Any update on that? What's the release date or something? I saw him share.
No. I think that's coming out after my album in September because this guy's also another motherfucker who releases like once every 2 weeks. So he's got a pretty gnarly schedule. So again, the timing's pretty good because now that my shit's done, I can now start because for our EP that he wants to do with me and him, and then this guy rapping over it. It's like he's already sent me the stems for 3 songs. I'm like, dude. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, give me a minute because I need to finish my shit first, and then now I can start kind of working on that. So yeah, it's all working out pretty fucking swell. So yeah, watch this space, boys. I'm telling ya, Friendly Fire will get an America tour. I'm gonna clip this part, and it's gonna skip to me on the stage in front of like 10,000 people. All right, it's gonna happen, boys. So other than that, man, how's the week been? I've been crook as shit. We're actually recording on Friday, not our usual Wednesday, because I've been so fucking sick. I'm only just coming good now. All right. Joey Kels, what happened with you? You're back on the grind now?
Yeah, back on the grind,
back
bro.
to normal?
I started work last week around Thursday, so I only worked the Thursday, Friday, but they stitched me up. They rang me on the Friday Arvo when I was driving over from work.
Can you come back?
They did the whole, hey man, can you work tomorrow? And I paused for too long and I was like,
on Saturday?
Friday afternoon, I was driving home, it was 2:30. And I was like, fuck yeah, the weekend. Just started like the week on the Thursday. Just worked the Thursday, Friday.
They want you to work
and then
Saturday.
Friday he calls me and he's like, hey man, can you work? And I'm like, and I actually did have a 30th on at midday, and I'm like, hey, I have a 30th on midday, and he goes, oh, you can start at 6, can't you? And I was like,
I hate that shit.
and then I ended up being late to the 30th because we got held back at work. Anyway, fast forward to the 30th. It was a mate's 30th in Ashfield, and we started at Ashfield Bowling Club. We got there, it was dead. It was just like an older demographic, but it was good because the vibes were high because of the people you're with, right? Like if you go with a good group, you can make any place kind of like, good. We went there and had a few drinks, and then around these drinks, I was having double Southern Comforts and Coke in a short glass. So I was having double shot of Southern Comfort and Coke. I had about maybe like 5 of those in about like 4 hours, right? And then around that, sprinkle in between those drinks, I had some cheesy chicken nachos, okay? And then we went off to a 10-minute drive. Obviously, I didn't drive, but we drove 10 minutes to this.
He winked when he said that.
Yeah.
If I'm drinking, I'm driving.
Yeah. and I don't know if you remember, Iggy, but we went ages ago for our mate Scud's birthday. We did a bar crawl in these breweries in Marrickville. So we're now from Ashfield Bowling Club to Marrickville. We're doing some bar crawls, right? Pub crawls. And my mate, I'm a few more drinks deep, and my mate pulls out this Zin, and he's like, bro, I have this Zin, man. It's hectic. And I'm like, yeah, last time I had that, I felt crook because I was fasted, right? But I was like, mate, it's like 6 o'clock at night. I've eaten. I'm fine. I have this Zin.
What's a Zin?
A Zin is like one of those nicotine pouches that people put under their lip, and it's a straight nicotine in your bloodstream. So you don't have to smoke it. It doesn't fuck up your lungs. That's the only healthy thing about it.
Oh my
But it is.
God,
But
that
it's like
sounds horrible.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's like a
Cigarette without smoking.
Cigarette without smoking, but it's more concentrated and it's in your bloodstream. So it's
okay.
under your lip. So when you put something under your lip, it's straight in.
Jesus, okay.
Anyway, so me and my mate take it at the same time. Me and mate Christian, and we take it and we start feeling a bit like not dizzy as in scary dizzy, but just a bit lightheaded, and we're like, oh shit, and my leg starts bouncing up and down, and I'm like, I feel like I'm on one, and I'm like, oh man, I'm feeling good, man, what the fuck? And then so I'm chatting away, whatever, yada yada. Next minute, I start like sweating. And I mean, like,
It's a cocaine pouch.
Bro, I mean, like, bro, put it this way. Do you know when you sweat that much where your hair gets wet?
Yeah.
Like,
Fucking hell.
bro, my hair gets wet. I start doing this, running my fingers from my hair. I feel my forehead, and I look at my fingers, and it's like someone literally poured a bit of water on my head, and I was like, and I was wearing a white shirt. And I was wearing a leather. I was wearing a leather brown jacket, and I had to take the leather brown jacket off, and I was like. And then Tori was driving. She was like, "Are you good?" And I'm like,
You look pale.
"Yeah." Well, no, she goes, "You look grey." She goes, "You look grey, right?" I go, "What the fuck?" I take, and you know it's bad when I hand my mate my jacket without saying anything. I just put it in his hands, and he takes it, and I walk to the bathroom. Right, I'm like, "Fuck, I'm gonna be sick." I walk in, I take the pouch out of my mouth, throw it on the floor. I'm walking to the bathroom. I get to the bathroom. There's no toilets. It's just troughs and a sink. So there's just a trough and a sink. And I'm like, what the fuck? Right. So I'm at this sink and I'm like trying not to vomit. And I'm like washing my face and shit. And then this guy next to me, this random guy, he's like, "Oh, hey, mate, how you going?" I'm like,
Horrible.
I'm like, I'm
Can't
fucked.
you tell?
He goes, "What's wrong with you?" I was like, "Oh, I took a Zin." And he goes, fuck, Zins will do that to you. And I'm like, and then this cunt, I wanted to punch.
Anyway, he leaves you there.
He leaves, right? I wanted to punch this cunt square in the face,
Pats
right?
you on the back.
Yeah. And I'm like,
Aussie culture for you, mate.
I'm dying. And then I go to reach for the paper towels because my face is full drenched from the water. There's no paper towels left.
Oh my god!
And because there's no toilets, there's no toilet paper either, right? So I'm like, I look like I'm sweating even more because I got water on my face and my beard, everything. So I get my white shirt. I'm wiping my wet face well from my shirt, and I'm like, I go back outside, and everyone's at this point. Everyone's obviously talked about like how I've left the group abruptly. So then I go back, and the group's all looking at me, going, "Oh, what the fuck?" And I come out, my shirt's wet from my face being like, and I'm like, I'm still white. And Tori comes up to me, genuinely concerned, and goes, "Are you sweet?" Right? I go, I gotta go outside. I went outside for some fresh air.
What the fuck?
I went outside.
This thing full fucked you.
Yeah, full. I thought I was gonna die. I'm not even joking. I was like, "This is where it ends. This is where it ends."
Poisoned you.
At a pub in Marrickville, right? And I got at the front. I got at the front, and my mate Christian escorted me and Tori out because Christian thought I was gonna like have to leave. I was that bad. He goes, "In case you're leaving, I want to say bye." So I went out the front. And I was like, "I got to go across the road to vomit or something." So I ran across the road, and I've gone on my haunches, and I'm like. I projectile vomited up all the cheesy nachos, all the alcohol that I had before.
So the Zin just set you off. Basically,
and then next minute I look up and there's a family coming pushing a pram down, like because in the middle of this park there's a footpath that goes in between, like in the middle of the park. So then I'm vomiting next to this footpath, and I look up and this family is probably like 30 meters away, and it's just getting dark, so it's enough to kind of see a guy bending over like this, just being like. And I stop the vomit midway and I walk an extra 30 meters or so away and I vomit the rest of the vomit. But then I got up and I was like, it's like I vomited out the devil. Like usually when I vomit,
you're healed.
Usually when I vomit, it's game over. Get me home. I'm done. I honestly felt like it was Satan leaving me. And then when I went up, I had like vomit in my beard. I had vomit in my nose, so all I smelled was vomit, and I didn't have a tissue. Right, so I was having like drool and I can't go back in like this. I walked back to the start of the pub and I was like, "Tori, you got to get me some like napkins or something." So she ran inside, got me napkins. I was blowing my nose, wiping everything. I still smell vomit because it's in my nose. And then I got a drink of water, whatever. Freshened up in the bathroom downstairs that actually had toilets. The one upstairs didn't have toilets, but the bottom one did. So I probably cleaned myself up. Tori was leaving at this stage, and she goes, "So you coming home with me?" And I was like, "I mean, I'll go to the pub, like a few more pubs after this, if you, because I felt good, right?" So she was like, "I feel weird leaving you right after this has just happened," and I'm like, "No, I'm fine.
I'll be fine.
So she reluctantly left me there with my friends, and then it ended up me having like one or two more drinks. Then I had a feed, and then my mate was backdooring it as well a bit, like an hour later. And he was like, "I'm going. Are you coming?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll come with you," because he was my only lift back. And I remember just being like, "That is the last time I will ever have a Zin in my life."
There is nothing fucking worse than when you fucking when you do something or you take a bunch of drugs or drink too much, and then people start asking you if you're all right. And you're like, "Wait, am I?" Like, I'm not all right. And then it makes it worse. Like,
and especially when randoms, don't get me wrong, I love a chat. I fucking froth a chat, right? But if a random tries to crack a joke with me when I'm feeling this way, I want to headbutt the cunt. I'm like, I don't want to talk to anyone. And he could see I'm looking at myself in the mirror, and do you know when you're that fucked? you can't even recognize yourself.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck just happened? But I think what it was is kids never do Zins, firstly. But if
Yeah,
you're
fuck
going
that.
to, don't have it on an empty stomach. But also, I think because I was drinking and when I drink, right, I don't like to mix food with alcohol. So a lot of people, you might do this, but you might have a beer with your food. Now that's okay to have a few beers with food, but when you're drinking, but then you sprinkle in some cheesy nachos in the middle, and then you keep drinking, like you don't let your stomach properly digest the food. I feel like it kind of rambles it all around in your stomach. But then this Zin, bro, I don't know what's in Zin. Like Zin, I think is like it's like the company name. I think it's like a nicotine pouch. But if you can look up real quick, what's in a nicotine pouch? But like my mate who gave it to me. Bro, he came up to me after when I was on the next pub crawl and he's like, hey, you want another Zin? Just fucking around. And then he put another one in his mouth. Bro, he was having Zins all night. But he just kind of like, he's has
probably
it
used to
and
them.
he's fine. But I feel like with Zins, you have to build up a tolerance. And my tolerance for Zins, I've had 2 in my life. One, like I said, didn't end well because I hadn't had breakfast and I didn't vomit, but I felt horrible. And most people that I've talked to do have bad experiences with these nicotine pouches. So anyone listening, if you have any stories about any horrible encounters with these nicotine pouches, send a voice memo in or send something into the podcast because I want to hear about it. And if you are one of those people that are used to Zins, then you need to go see a therapist or something because that shit is fucked up, bro.
The worst one's when you're fucked up and cunts start coming over. You got another drunk cunt coming up, and they start rocking you and shaking you, telling you to get up and shit.
Yeah,
Fucking
and you're
leave me
like,
alone,
fuck off. Yeah.
But it's like cigarettes, man. If you don't smoke cigarettes ever, it's your first cigarette. You get head spins like a motherfucker.
It's way worse.
yeah.
So I feel like it's more concentrated.
No,
I
I
might be
imagine.
wrong,
I've never
but
done one,
and
but
it's straight
I
in your bloodstream. So I wonder if you put one in your asshole. If you shelved one, like you know how some people shelf drugs. If you shelved a Zin, can you ask ChatGPT after this what would happen if you put a Zin pouch or a nicotine pouch in your asshole?
I think it'd just work the same.
But more?
Or
Do you reckon?
I don't
Because
know.
maybe each orifice is different. Like the mouth orifice is not as sacred as your asshole. I feel like your asshole orifice is like if something's going in there, your body's like consumes it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, what's going in
Takes
here?
every
I'm going to
drop.
eat this. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got nicotine but no tobacco leaf.
Which is when I say healthier, I'm doing the quotation marks. That is the only healthier part that these pouches have. So people that are weaning off ciggies often have these Zins, right? Now, my mate never smokes ciggies, but he just likes the way Zins makes him feel. So he's like,
What the fuck?
Yeah, bro, he's an animal with
Like
the
one of those
Zins.
weird kids that like huffs like pen lids and shit. Like doesn't
but-
do drugs but will
But
snort pen lids.
I don't want to get too off topic, but now that you said this, I need to say this, but we'll get back to this. When I was in year 10 or 12 camp, we used to go to these retreats, and I walked in on this guy. I won't name him, but this guy that was in my grade, don't know what he's doing now in life, hopefully better than this. But I walked into the room once and he had a towel tripled over like this, like so it was like layered, and he had a aerosol can, like a Lynx can, and he was spraying it through the towel but huffing the fumes
Oh my
through
God.
the towel.
What the
Crazy.
Like, so imagine, like, I don't know what, because
Why?
I think the spray, right? The smelling stuff, that's the artificial thing that makes you smell good, right? But I think the stuff that forces it out of the can, the chemical stuff that's in the aerosol, like the can, I think that gets you high. Like, that would get him high, right?
What does it make you feel like, though?
I don't know.
Is it like
I didn't
names?
do it.
I imagine
Maybe.
it'd be
But,
like
but I don't know if he was
nitrous.
doing it for a laugh because he had other mates in there and they were just like, oh, whatever. But he was literally, I walked in, he was like, and he's like huffing it through the
That could
towel.
kill ya.
I mean, probably. It's not good for your brain.
I don't think if you got the towel set up, that's for a laugh. To be honest, that's a lot of effort. That's like
I think he's been around the block. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
he knows what he's
commitment.
doing. Yeah,
That's
he's like,
fucking
oh, it's my
insane.
first time doing it. He's full setting it up like it's a
I'm just doing heroin for a laugh. Like, look at me.
jokes.
That's fucking insane,
But yeah,
bro. What the fuck?
back to the Zins. Something a bit less harsh than like huffing a fucking aerosol can.
You couldn't pay me to fucking do a Zin. Just smoke a cigarette, you faggot.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is with me, right? With
Like,
smoking a
fucking
cigarette,
hell.
for me anyway, I like
It's the motion, not- yes.
I like
That's the whole
inhaling
point
it.
of it,
I know
yeah.
it's not good for your lungs, and I get people that are weaning off ciggies to do this because that's the next step to doing that. But I mean, is it? Because nicotine is the isn't that the
That's what you're trying to
the
quit.
addictive
Yeah.
substance?
Yes.
But then the habit is also addictive. So you've gone from that to putting your zins in your mouth.
You don't get fucking addicted to the tobacco leaf. You get addicted to the nicotine.
So it's just got nicotine and no tobacco leaf. Has that all it's got in it?
Literally
Just straight nicotine.
It's
in
just
the
pure
pouch.
nicotine.
It's just nicotine, plant-based fibers, sweeteners, flavorings. Yeah, it's just straight nicotine.
Now, quickly, ChatGPT, what would happen if you put one in your bumhole?
I think it's people like Zins because nicotine's like a nootropic. They say it like makes you feel lays it in like focus.
Yeah,
like,
and I can tell it does, but there's levels. So there's different milligram ones. I think the ones that I've got
were strong.
He fucked me. Yeah. So I think there is zins out there, like nicotine patches out there that are very light.
You probably start light and go up.
But I just haven't because my mate clearly doesn't have the weak ones. So maybe, but I don't see the point. Even on a weak one, if I'm gonna have a ciggy, which I barely do, like I've cut it down heaps nowadays. But when I do have it, I like this. I like the, you know.
I can see the appeal, to be honest, to the Zins, like especially if you're saying how it made you feel, like you kind of.
It did, but it tricked me. It honey ticked me. Yeah. But maybe if I got a lighter one, that good feeling might have lasted me longer. But also, I was drinking heavily. I was drinking a bit heavily around it. So alcohol, a lot of the time, is the one that fucks you. If you have alcohol with weed, people go, oh fuck. If you have alcohol with, I don't know, Zins, it fucks you. So I feel like alcohol is like the silent demon.
It's the worst one.
Yeah, so shelving it, just like any type of drug, it's like rapid absorption.
Is it better than in your mouth, or does it hit you harder?
Yeah, fucking oath it does. It's anything up your rectal lining can absorb drugs almost like instantly.
Wow.
Instantaneously.
Such a thirsty hole.
So I guess
I wonder why.
I guess
because for gay people, right? And I love my gay people out there, but I think it's because it absorbs cum faster.
I just don't understand how it absorbs everything so quick.
Because it's like the Kraken, like the Kraken's mouth. You know the Kraken in Pirates of the Caribbean where the Kraken opens its mouth and it's like...
It's just here the lining though. It's the wall in your ass. That's what absorbs everything so quick.
It's probably just thinner and shit. I don't know, but I'm guessing it hits you harder and quicker because it would absorb more of it. Like if you put it in your mouth, you're probably losing some of it. You know what I mean? It's just getting lost in your fucking put it in your ass. It's probably getting more of it absorbed into where it needs to go.
I wouldn't put one in your ass. That's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, I mean, if I have to shelf a Zin, I'm definitely not calling a mate over to do it. I'd probably do it myself. But then why are you doing that? Like, imagine you're out and your mate's like, "Oh yeah, I just had a Zin." It's like,
give me one sec, bro.
It's like, oh no, like.
Fucking hell, man.
Or imagine you're doubling up on Zins, like you double parked. So you're like, you
got one in your ass, one in your ass, one in your mouth.
Oh, imagine that. Oh, bro.
Well, what about you, DZ? You've been sick as well this week, yes?
Man, everyone's getting it, huh?
Yeah, it's flu season, man. I've been all right. I'm sure something's happened, but I can't really remember, man. I'm just fucking, working, doing this album and shit. What about you? Anything funny? Any interesting?
No, man. I wanted to revisit the whole AI topic, right? Because I'm not going to say any names, right? And I'm not hating, right? But there's this guy I used to go to school with, and all of a sudden he started releasing AI music, right? But what is crazy to me is how do people, right, just sit there, type a prompt in, and have like that conscience to just release it
as a pride about it.
Yeah, it's like this guy's proud of it. And I was like, oh God. But I'm not hating on nothing. It's just, I just find it really weird how there's people out there. There's a lot of people doing it too.
Yeah, but that's going to get more and more. It's going to be normal. I think DZ even touched on it like a few weeks ago or whatever. It's going to be normal. Like people are going to just release it and take...
Well, before AI music, we had battle raps, right? Now I'm going to play this clip, right? If we can get through this clip without laughing, right, we are absolute fucking, we're geniuses, right? But this clip is an old Aussie rap battle, right? And I was literally, before you guys come here watching this shit, like, I was like, what? I was getting secondhand embarrassment.
Yeah.
Let's take a listen to this together, right? What's it called again? 1 ounce.
Snipes.
Oh, fuck.
Even just looking at him,
I know.
like,
You never seen this before?
I've never seen this before.
I used to watch genuine American rap battles where it was a cappella, like no music, and they were like, it was like 8 Mile style, but they were actually kind of good, like back in the day.
This has
when I was younger.
1.3 million views.
This is big in America, bro. Like, Americans meme on this one.
Yeah.
This one's huge.
This is crazy. This is insane to me.
The other guy's shit too.
Yeah. So people were listening on the show, right? It's two Australian guys from like fucking 13 years ago, sorry. They're doing a battle rap, right? Now, I don't know what the point of a battle rap is. Like, do you get points? Do you get, I
reckon it's off crowd reaction and you go off the vibe. Like, if you win the crowd, it's obvious who wins.
Okay.
It's kind of an unspoken thing.
So it's a battle rap right now. Let's just take a listen to what these motherfuckers are saying, because this guy said some pretty gay shit as well. He said something about draining him or something.
Oh, wow.
Like, ooh, like take a listen. He says
they're both gay. They're both
says something pretty gay.
Vinegarish clitoris is, but his hitting his bitch's difference is she opens the door and stands out the front. I roll past, give it a shit like, fish tastes better with lemon, you slut. She flips out of her nut and chases me down. I'm like, there's no need to get sour, cunt. You think I'm gonna be polite? Nah. In all honesty, I couldn't say it any nicer. The best way to advise you is to stay where your lights are, then tape your eyes up so you'll have slight light to survive like 5 months if I decide to not slide a knife inside your guts, and even if you think you're karma, you're still a bitch. I'm the fate decider. I'll run on empty, you fill your tank right up. It's my job to drain you in a cipher. You got a better chance of taming a tiger or raping a dyke starting to stuff a face inside a gay nightclub, time cunt.
Okay, so now it's the next guy going, right?
Let's go.
I'm sorry, little kids, but I'm a killer clown today. I could say bullets are gonna spray. I'm from Brooklyn. That's all right. But let me just say I like to get close and personal with a razor-sharp object. But let me just say this.
The pause.
Stab you in the heart. What I'm gonna do is grab a pen, stab you in the neck, puncture your lungs, then slam a blunt object into your stomach. Blunt object into your stomach.
Bro, the stutter. Wait, there's nothing more insecure than a rapper going, he goes to say something and he's like, the stutter lost me, bro. Hey,
look at the guy's face standing next to me.
Bro, can I say something? The first guy, he hides the fact that he's not really a great rapper kind of well, in terms of what the first guy had that the other guy didn't. It's like me going, finif. Now his syllables were way too quick and I could not understand him. His concept, his whole, what he was rapping about was kind of fucking ridiculous, but at least he had some kind of flow. And shit, I know. But for crap guys,
I was going to say, it's for a battle rap, it's just average. Like, just average
of course.
underground.
Yeah.
It's not, you wouldn't bat an eye at it.
It's like going to Macca's for a salad. You know what you're going to get, right? So an Aussie rap battle, you know what you're going to get. But the first guy, I was like, oh, that's fucking weird. The second guy, he was just saying what he was going to do to him.
But listen to this, right? Listen, it gets worse.
And cause internal bleeding. Now, before you die, let me just say this.
He just say this.
Snipes is because I take my time to rhyme. I'm not complicated. But
Look at this guy's face.
I'm like a sniper. I aim straight for the heart or the head. I'm straight in the red.
Bro,
Check his hard drive. Check this guy's hard drive, bro.
Bro, the pauses. You could hear
the no reaction from the crowd is making it worse.
It was.
Might hide 2Ks that way. You'll know when I hit you as soon as you hit the ground.
He's not rhyming.
But
this is a troll.
this guy said some shit on Facebook. Here we go. Joke of the Dark Knight shit. So don't let me go all James Holmes on you, Dark Knight shooter. Is that a little bit too soon? Maybe.
He has to
Let me just
rhyme.
say this as well. If you want to be the Joker, why don't I give you a bottle of pills, a Chelsea smile, and instead of Heath Ledger dying, why don't you replace his death?
Why don't you replace his?
Bro, he's not rhyming. He's straight up not rhyming. Bro, I cannot believe this. The crowd. Is this a troll? This is a troll.
No,
it's not a troll.
It's
You can
serious.
tell it's not a troll,
It's
bro.
serious.
But
There's a whole crowd of
Why
people.
would you upload this?
Look, because it's an organization, right? That uploaded.
Yeah,
it.
I think so,
It's an
yeah.
organized battle.
Oh my! This is why Australia in the music industry.
But have you seen American ones too, though? There's a lot of the same thing. Have you seen the chick who's like, my mama made me this headband?
Whoop-de-doo-doo.
Yeah, whoop-de-fucking-doo-doo.
But it's just like the
I sent that to you, didn't I?
Yeah, but these are old, bro. You
Yeah,
haven't
yeah.
seen it.
Nah,
these are
man.
popping like rap battles.
But the
are like a
quality,
little
it's
bit of
just
a thing.
facts though. The quality of rap in America, I feel like in terms of
I
battle
don't know.
rap.
Wait till
in
you hear
battle
these,
rap.
bro. And, trust me, bro. They're just bad all round.
Well, so you think battle
I
raps?
cringe at a good rap battle.
Okay.
To be honest,
Okay.
the whole
is
idea.
it no music? Is it because of the no music?
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's not for me, man. I respect it. They're very talented. A lot of these dudes, and they I couldn't do what
Could
they
you do it?
Nah, fuck no. Fuck no.
Because you need a beat to ride on, kind
It's
of thing.
yeah, they're talented, man. It's just not for me, bro.
Yeah.
Like the crowd is silent.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
insane.
Bro, the fact you can hear cars, you can hear cars in the background. You're
Right,
like,
listen to this, right? This is a compilation of multiple ones, right?
Yeah, there's a lot.
Ready? Listen to this shit.
My mama made me this headband. From what I understand, your mama made you. What the fucking do-do? Crashed out. I should have knew it was something when she wouldn't let y'all do her makeup and get her wig combed out.
she looks at the crowds like,
They're like, what?
I should have knew it was something.
Go round. I'll let a round rap around every rap around to the rap around. This rap around. Heck, I'll rap around a round rap. I'll let a round rap around. How you gonna get around that?
say round again.
You can't handle me. Hold up. Ain't you Nathaniel B? Get the fuck out of there!
Get the fuck out of the circle, man.
It's so funny, bro.
It's all over the world, man.
Yeah, yeah.
It's all over.
Oh my gosh. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
these were a bit of a thing like a couple of years ago. Like it was big memes.
When I was young,
That's how Cursor and shit got famous, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
It was huge.
They were doing that
when I
shit.
was younger, and I don't know if this is me just not knowing rap as well, but I could swear on mums. Like when I was younger, I used to watch a proper organization upload videos of these a cappella, like no music battle raps in America, but it was like kind of good, for battle rap. I know what you mean, but for battle rap, I was like, oh shit, I had to be, but like seeing that, bro, like the guy being like, yo, the Joker give you a Chelsea smile instead of Heath Ledger, replace your death. I was waiting for the rhyme. I was like, because in rap,
The
you
rhyme
have to
never
circle
comes.
back.
It never
You have to
comes.
circle back on the rhyme. Always. You can't not rhyme a word. Rap is built on rhyme, rhythm. It's as if it's not. If someone was rapping and they weren't rhyming at all, is that rapping?
No, but the thing is, these are just inexperienced people getting themselves in a position they're not fucking prepared for. Like it's just a lack of preparation and ability.
Yeah.
It's like even like there's a lot of good rap battles and they're popping off now. Like it's getting popular now, man, and they're good, bro. Like there's heaps of dudes I follow and I know that are doing it and they're good at it. Like fucking Mr. Ruckman's good, fucking here in Australia,
could they
Logan,
work
fucking
normal-
Eric Devine, they're good guys. They're good at what they do. It's just, you know, it's a different skill set to rapping, to be honest,
Could
man.
they,
Like,
you
it's a
reckon
whole
they
different
could make?
ballgame.
Could they make music like you do, like
Yeah, they
rappers
do.
do over music?
These guys are just named dude, and
Oh,
they're
okay.
good, man. They're good artists and they're good battle rappers. It's just you either got to have. Look, it comes down to confidence more than anything, to be honest. And this guy, Snipes,
Obviously.
you know, he got caught in the open water, man, a deer in the headlights. He got no confidence, you know, and you let the crowd fucking overwhelm you.
I like how he doesn't. He kept going. He kept, I would have.
He's in too deep, bro.
I would have hightailed it out of there,
do, you
bro.
reckon, do you reckon that's worse than bombing at a stand-up comedy show? Do you reckon
No.
you'd rather? Would you rather bomb at stand-up comedy or bomb at a rap battle?
Bomb at a rap battle.
No,
Bomb at a rap
I'd rather
battle.
bomb at comedy.
Right?
Yeah,
because
I'd
at least
rather
if
bomb
you
at a rap
because
battle.
the thing is, if I'm telling shit jokes, I can try to work out another shit joke. But if I'm trying to figure out good rhymes for raps, you're not just looking for a rhyming word, like words that rhyme. You're looking for like, you know, some kind of meat and
This
veg.
is way more embarrassing, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think a comedy show you can get yourself out of a tough crowd easier than a rap battle.
Yeah.
Like this is
You can tell a story at least, a funny story in your life.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
I feel embarrassed with this. Like I want to reach out to this Snipes guy and see if he's still okay.
Yeah.
It
So
happened
it's on the
13 years
internet.
ago.
Unless you're fucking,
I haven't 13 years.
Literally, it's 13 years old. I'm like, bro, you all right?
unless you're fucking Kramer, you can come back from a bomb at a fucking. You know the story of Kramer.
No,
Seinfeld.
say it
He
again,
went
say
on
it
a racist rant. The guy from Seinfeld.
Oh, wait. I think I heard of
Yeah.
this.
Did he?
Explain.
Yeah, in his career, he hasn't been, the same since. He was at a comedy show. Dave
Yeah.
Chappelle did a
How
bit
long
on it.
ago?
It's funny. Years.
What was he
Years
saying?
ago. Gnarly stuff, right? Because a black guy in the audience was heckling him, saying he's not funny.
Yeah.
And he basically goes on a rant and says, if this was bloody years ago, we'd have you hung up by a tree and yada yada on stage. Like he ruined his career from it, right? But anyway, what I'm saying is,
Holy shit.
unless you're that guy, if you bomb in a comedy set, you come back like Joey Diaz and Lee Syatt talk about how they bomb all the time. They bomb every show. And I was listening to them on the way here going, they get so high on their show, they forget what they're talking about all the time. I was cracking up listening. They're driving, they're going on some long tangent. And he's like, anyway, I don't know. What was I saying? And Lee's like, I don't know.
I know that happens all the time in that
But they always talk about their bombs. Like, they're bombing all the time.
Yeah.
You know?
But there's a difference
Still,
between bombing.
and they're pros.
Yeah.
You know? So even the pros bomb. But if you bomb in a rap battle, there's a higher chance it's going to be circulating on the internet forever. Unless you're Kramer. Then that's also stuck on the internet.
Kramer really just lost his mind there.
Yeah,
Is there a
I'm
video?
surprised-
Is there a video of this?
easy. You can find it easy, bro. Just type in Kramer racist rant.
But see, the thing is, at least if you bomb when you're a good comedian, you can easily kind of get it back. Because I don't know about...
And you do so many shows, it's
Yeah.
like you just come back to the next one.
And if you bomb as a rapper, but you're like, oh, okay, that was just a bad show. It wasn't... I'm not a bad rapper. But if you're a bad rapper and you bomb, that's got to be more gut-wrenching, right?
100%.
Because you know you don't have the talent. But if you know it was just a bad day in the
Bad
office...
set, man. Yeah, bad set.
Yeah, so it is. I'm not going to watch it on the show, but it is there.
Okay.
Dave Chappelle's bit on it is funny as too. Dave Chappelle talks about it because he's got no material. He rocks up to that same place and he's got the same backdrop. And he's like, every time I see this backdrop, I think about Kramer fucking up. he goes, that's what made me realize I'm 80% comedian and only 20% black.
Yeah.
Because when I first saw that, I was hurt. But then I thought, Kramer's having a bad set. You get him next time, Kramer.
That's so funny.
It's a great bit. That was no material too. Like, that's how good Dave Chappelle is.
bro.
Like, he had no material.
When I've seen him live ages ago, he sparked up a cigarette in a core stadium.
You saw him live.
I seen him live, and Jeff Ross was opening for him, and other Darnell Rawlings or whatever. I know
that guy. Yeah, I like that guy.
So we seen him, and bro, even the opener Jeff Ross had us hurling, just fucking knee slapping, bro. And Dave Chappelle lights up a cigarette on the stadium,
That's mad.
He's on the big screen and he's smoking a cigarette inside. Like, no one else can. There's few people that can do that. Like, Wiz Khalifa can smoke a blunt inside
Wherever he wants, yeah.
No one can say. Snoop Dogg. Dave Chappelle is up there with one of those people. Whereas some other artists, like Kid Laroi, tried to smoke a cigarette.
Get off the stage!
Yeah, no diss to Kid Laroi, but there's just levels to every game, whether it's music or comedy.
Yeah. That's funny. But I was also cracking up. Have you seen the clip of fucking XQC with Will Smith? And Will Smith's always saying some gay shit. He's like, oh, yeah. Back in the day, me and my homies had this running joke. We used to call it bussin' on each other. So we'd be bussin' on him. And then XQC's like, what the fuck? Like,
And the chat starts going off a speed.
why is he always saying some gay shit, this guy?
Yeah. I think what that
we
is
used to bussin' each other, man. We bussin'.
I think that's like an unk trying to get down with the lingo, and he just fails.
He's so bad.
I just think he's just a low-key gay cunt. And
You reckon?
it's just
I reckon
slipping
he's
through.
cucked. I reckon he's cucked.
Like,
He's
bro.
got his balls chopped off at a young age. But
Bussin' on each other.
yeah.
For someone so rich and so famous, I don't know how you could be so lame.
Yeah,
He's still got it so wrong.
That shows that money doesn't fix everything. Like, it really doesn't. It's if you're a weirdo and you get money, you're just Elon Musk with money, or you're like, but like it doesn't really fix anything. It definitely, if you're a mad hang and you're a good person and you get money. Bro, come on, you know what I mean? But like,
That's when you go to Epstein Island.
yeah.
the cool guy. They're fucking hanging with Jeffrey Epstein.
Hold on. I'm going to call the episode Bussin' on Each Other. Right?
Yeah, we're
And
bussin'.
I'm going to clickbait the intro, right? So you know how I do the little intro at the start? That's like a flashback from something you happened in
Cold
the show.
open.
This is going to be the cold open, right? Shh. Get in character. Oh, I'm going to laugh. Shh, let it out. So I'm going to make this part the intro. Right? Yeah, so back in school, me and the boys, we used to have this joke, right? And we used to call it bussin' on each other. So like me and the homies, like, I'm like bussin' on
you dick. Bro, I cannot believe. I cannot believe.
I can use that as the intro.
I cannot believe. It's so funny how you thought you had to redo that. You said that a moment ago.
No, I wanted to be
You could have just you did a reenactment.
I'm going to reenact what I just said minutes ago.
You said the exact same.
No, I don't want Will Smith to be in it. I want to make it look like I'm bussing on you. Like we're bussing.
We can just act it out, like
I'm
practically.
yeah.
No? Okay.
And then after you shove us in, I'm going to bust on you. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah,
Well,
man.
fuck. I think,
Hey, real quick. I was watching, I know you probably haven't seen this, but I was watching this show called From on Stan.
I was bussing on him.
It's called I was busting all over that
Busting on this
shit.
show.
It's called From.
I
right?
actually started that.
Bro.
I never stuck to it though.
Yeah, good. I want to just talk about something. Not just I'm not going to talk about that show.
Oh,
No one's
shit.
seen it, but I want to discuss how shows have the audacity, right? Season to season to season.
They're
Do
busting
you know
on
how they're busting all over?
Bussing on the seasons. I hate that shit when they bust on each other.
Do you know how every episode on Stan or Netflix, whatever, you go to the episode and it has a little blurb on like the title of the episode?
Bussing on him.
We're 4 seasons in. That's 40 episodes, an hour long.
Oh my god!
And you find out a clue as to what's going on, and I can't even bother with the storyline, but what like this conundrum that all the characters find themselves in. You're trying to figure out where are they? What's happening? Like what? They feed you some crumbs, and then they're on the back foot, and then they 1 step forward, 2 steps back, 2 steps forward, 3 steps back, 4 steps forward. 3 steps back. So the whole plot line, you're like, what have we even learned in this whole like all these seasons?
That's
and
fun.
then we're on the second last episode of finishing the 4th season. And I'll tell you what's more disheartening. It says in the corner, returning for season 5.
No!
And I'm like, what? And then we go to the last episode's blurb and it says, Sheriff Boyd goes on an adventure that might change the course of this journey forever. And I go to the season before that. I go to the season. It's the same
thing.
blurb. And I'm like, bro, so, do we think some writers get together and they have an idea? Because the premise, it's such a good premise, bro. The premise is like essentially in a
It's a zombie thing, isn't it? Like
not
a virus.
not quite. Can I just wrap it up in about 30 seconds? There's this place on Earth where they're driving and then a tree falls down in the center of the road and blocks them. And then they go to lift the tree or
And they're
whatever.
stuck in the RV at the start.
Yeah.
Yes.
So they go to move the tree and they can't, and they just move it just a bit and they keep driving. But then they loop around and through this town and they go, oh, that's weird. It's an abandoned town. But wherever they keep driving straight, but it keeps on
can't
getting
get
them
out.
to that town. So then no matter where they drive or where they go, they can't leave this place. And then stuff comes out to hunt them at night and they can't leave and all this shit can't happen.
God.
It's a kind of good premise. But
4 seasons of that is
but
crazy.
yeah, and do you think though that writers they have an idea and then they get into do they think on the run, like on the go, like each season that say, oh, we've figured out up to season 3 what happens, but then do you think they get to a series where they're like, we're just gonna kind of wing it, or because
Every time.
because at this point, I'm like, what is happening here? If I'm watching a show and we're kind of wanting to finish it, not because we're like, I can't wait, but because we're like, we're too deep now, we need to finish it. And we're laughing at some of the acting in this show, and I'm like, what? But it was started so good, but now I have to finish it.
The thing is, every show, they start with a 1-season banger because they don't know if
Yeah.
they're going to get renewed.
But it was a banger.
The studio's taking a risk. So they plan a story and they try to do it 1 season, but then if the chance they get renewed, they try to leave a cliffhanger or something, right? It's like Lost. Lost started off, they're lost on an island. By season 3, there's fucking alien
Wasn't it a
invasion,
dream?
dinosaurs are getting teleported to fucking Aztec times. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
What you want for a show is what happened with Money Heist. So Money Heist was the Spanish show.
Did that end good? I didn't finish it.
Me and my missus, we're about to like probably do our 5th run through. No
So
bullshit.
without
It's like-
spoiling the ending,
So without- I won't do any
Did it
spoilers.
get better? Did season by season get better?
bro, like
Yeah?
literally, bro.
How many seasons? 6, 5?
Only 5.
5. Okay.
Spanish motherfuckers know how to do TV. Let me
Oh, yeah,
just
they
say
do.
that. They
Yeah,
can
yeah.
do
Koreans.
TV, right?
And Koreans.
So
Yeah.
but what happened, but why this show is so good is that they only planned for 1 season because they did 1 season and then in Spain, the show flopped. It had like no numbers.
Really?
Yes. So they actually wrapped up filming, said goodbye and thank you to all the actors, closed the story, right? And in that season,
But they left it open at the end of the season.
no, it was done.
Okay.
They're like, okay, we're not like obviously it didn't do that well, whatever. They left it ended nice where it could have been a 1 season thing, right? And then when it released on Netflix out of Spain, so like in the UK, Australia, it fucking blew up. It was like the #1 watch show. So then everyone online was like, bro, is this shit coming back? So the writers were like, well, fuck, we may as well get the band back together. And then that's how that show then continued. So that was like continuation because the fans wanted it, not because the fans are sitting there going, okay, this is kind of, let's wrap it up. The fans are going, bro, this has to come back.
Yeah.
So even the writers said half of the decisions they made in season 1, they wouldn't have made those decisions if we knew the popularity of the show. Because in season 1, like multiple people, like main characters die and shit.
Yeah.
They killed off a bunch of all the characters because it was meant to be a 1-season show. And they were like, bro, we wouldn't have killed off half these cunts.
Yeah.
So that's why they were like, shit. So then what they've done is, years later after the show finished, they've done spin-off series of some of the characters that died because they were so popular in the first season.
Yeah.
So that's what you want. That's the blueprint you want for a good fucking show.
But you also want writers with a kind of a good idea enough to last more than one fucking season.
Yeah, yeah.
And above all, have an ending. Have a good ending, because there's nothing worse. Game of Thrones copped a lot of heat. I'm rewatching Game of Thrones. I just started season 1, rewatching it from the start. It's
How
you
good is
remember
the
the
start
ending?
of that
Oh my god,
show?
yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my
The amount
God.
of dick and pussy you see in that movie, I'm like you just like, everyone's. It's. I feel like that show really kicked off nudity. Not kicked off, but like it was normal to just see like nude girls and everything.
The way that show fumbled is unbelievable.
Crazy. But
Unbelievable,
see,
man.
you remember it now from the ending. But writers, they know how to start, like you said, season 1, but they don't know how to finish. They don't know how to send it home, and that's what this series from is doing to us. And it's put us through 4 seasons of
hell, of busting on each other,
and now
man.
busting on each other, and now they're going to bust on each other for a 5th season.
The only shows, literally the only shows where I can think there's no problem with the ending would probably be
Vikings,
Breaking Bad and Peaky Blinders. I think Peaky Blinders ended, the show ended good. The movie added a little bit of nothing. But
Yeah, same. I agree. And
Breaking
Bad was decent.
But even still, though.
Even still. But that had to end that way. He had to.
Narcos. But the thing with Narcos is it's real events.
Yeah.
You know what I
So
mean?
they can't take
Can
credit.
go forever, but that show is so fucking good. How good is Narcos, bro? Especially the Mexican one.
Isn't it
Fuck,
funny
I love
that
show.
the only show you said that ended mad was actually real life events? The rest of
Yeah.
you think the guys who make a fictional thing up and send it home, you know? But I don't know, bro. It's we're so inundated with like shit nowadays. It's like I feel like writers are so like oversaturated. They want to get to the next. It's like they're not just focus on the one show you're doing now. Don't have your fucking hand in any other baskets and just finish the show and leave me happy, leave me satisfied. No one wants to fuck and not come.
A lot of them get greedy too, and they keep it going longer than they should.
I think this is that.
That's what I respect about Breaking Bad, because that creator, he said from the start, it was, we're not going to milk this thing. 5 seasons, that's plenty, that's it. And we're not going to keep pushing, even though it was the most popular show in the fucking world. He could have kept going for fucking 12 seasons, you know.
That was
but they were
amazing,
like,
that
that's
show.
it. It's over, it's over.
Yeah.
You know?
If anyone hasn't seen Breaking Bad, it's
He hasn't. He won't watch it. He hated the first episode.
Yeah.
No, the first season. I watched the whole first season.
Yeah, but
No, it's good, bro.
it's a bit of foreplay,
bro.
you know.
The reason people carry on about it is because it's so fucking good, bro.
Yeah.
It's the best show.
It is. It really is.
Gus Fring, bro.
The character development in all the characters is insane.
Incredible, man. It's an incredible
Even
show.
Jesse getting just about as good as Walter in the as a meth cook, but he always kind of like puts Jesse down. But really, he's almost just as good as Walter in the meth lab.
I've got to go back and rewatch that, man.
Yeah.
Man, that's
Good,
good. Good show.
That'll look
Yeah,
cute.
man.
I want to watch that fucking. I kind of want to watch the Odyssey. The new
Bro,
movie.
you need to.
He's my favorite director.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan.
Dark Trilogy, Interstellar.
Can
Dark Knight
I tell
Trilogy.
you a little something? Why did they have to ruin it with Matt Damon? I love Matt Damon, right? But Christopher Nolan doesn't need Tom Holland. He doesn't need John Bernthal. He doesn't need Anne Hathaway. He doesn't need fucking Robert Pattinson. He doesn't need Matt Damon. Why don't we get actors? First of all, I know it's an American take on the thing, but they're Greek, right? There was an Indian guy that's actually from England, but American as well. So there's an Indian, English, American guy that was in the as one of the Spartans. You know what I'm saying? In Matt Damon, who plays Odysseus in his tribe kind of thing, and he's one of the soldiers. Then you got Matt Damon, and they're not even trying to put on like an accent. They're just like, we got to go here and do this. And I'm like, these Spartans are from Washington, D.C. Like, what are we doing
They're
here?
eating bagels and shit. But
Yeah,
I think I saw a lot of drama about that even before the movie released. I think
Is that nitpicky or?
I don't know, because I don't know too much about the movie, but I know the massive celebrity is got full of A-listers, even in minor roles and shit. I think that was kind of a thing he's doing for that. Like, that's part of the. It's like, we're going to try this for this one. We're going to have A-listers everywhere. Because he doesn't. So I think that's part of it. And then I don't know about I don't know too much about the movie and the plot, so I don't know if it's trying to be accurate or it's just like a different take. So it doesn't really matter if they're not Greek. I don't know.
But we got Tuesday off, so we got home on the Thursday. That next Tuesday we went to see it, but you need to see it. We've seen it in the extreme screen cinema.
I've seen that. That apparently he added. It's made for IMAX.
Made my IMAX, but extreme screen's kind of like
apparently.
What about Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's like put it this way. Ready? Watching the Odyssey on a normal movie cinema is like dry humping with jeans on, right? And then
like bussin'.
extreme screen is
Bussin' on your homie.
Bussin' slightly on your homie.
Yeah.
And then IMAX is kind of just straight out orgasm.
So apparently Christopher Nolan filmed the whole movie on this very specific film reel, and one of the only cinemas in the world you can see it where it supports that film. Quality
Melbourne or
is in
whatever.
the Melbourne IMAX.
Wow.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to see extra trees in the background, go to that, right? I'm not paying. That's an expensive movie ticket, right?
Yeah.
But in terms of Spider-Man, I haven't seen that yet, and because I'm off socials, right? I don't have TikTok, bro. Do you know how crazy it is? My friend goes, "Have you seen the Odyssey?" I'm like, "Yeah." I go, "Have you seen the Odyssey?" He goes, "Nah."
No.
He goes, "But what about this scene? Blah blah blah. What about this scene?" I'm like, "You said you haven't seen it." He goes, "Yeah, but TikTok."
Yeah, it's all
because
over,
TikTok's just they spoil everything,
Ruin
right?
it, yeah.
But I'm offline, so I haven't seen Spider-Man yet, but I will. Apparently, it did numbers
It's
at the
really
box office.
good,
It
apparently.
got better than Avengers Endgame the first week.
I like what they're doing. I've never been into the superhero thing. I've never watched them.
Okay.
But I'm interested in the
Spider-Man.
characters a lot though. Like I'm getting more into Marvel, but I just never watched any of the movies because it's a lot. But they're resetting the whole thing, and that's what part of this Spider-Man is like. This next phase after Doomsday is like a whole reset, right?
Yeah.
And apparently they're bringing Spider-Man back down to like a local hero, and they're just going to keep the story smaller instead of intergalactic fucking.
Yeah, which fair.
Like, the Avengers will be doing that, but like they're having 3 phases. I think they have the local guys, which are like the Punisher show and all that shit, like the small New York guys. Then they have like the Avengers who are doing interstellar threats and shit, and then they got like Blade and shit who are doing like
horny vampire nightclubs.
Vampire, like mythical shit.
Yeah.
So I think
That's
like,
cool,
I
man.
might get into it, man.
Yeah,
After Doomsday, I might.
But maybe like type in on fucking ChatGPT saying, if I was to watch, like whatever you want to watch, do you want to watch them in chronological
the order, yeah.
Because sometimes that helps you, like, because sometimes there's cameos of other superheroes, and if you watch it out of order, you're going to be like, wait, what's
that
happening
guy?
with that with him?
So top 5 shows, still number 1, Breaking Bad. The Wire, number 2.
I've never watched
I've
that.
been told by like
I've heard
30
a
people
lot
to
about
watch The Wire.
Okay.
The Wire,
Sopranos.
Chernobyl, number 3. Band of Brothers. I want to watch Band of Brothers so bad. Apparently that's amazing. It's World War II drama. And then The Sopranos. Yeah, that's always been
never
top
seen
three.
I've tried to get Tori to watch that, and she's like, "Nah." I'm like, "What do you
Nah.
mean?" Like, but she doesn't sometimes. Like, sometimes Tori's a bit closed-minded to things that she needs to open her mind about. I'm trying to just
typical Scorpio. Like,
yeah, nah,
No,
I
it's
won't
like
like
me.
it.
It's
She's
like-
like, let's watch a crime doco. I'm like, okay,
It's like Rose busting my balls.
Bussin'.
bussin', she's bussin', bro.
There's that word again,
Bussin'.
man. She'd be bussing, man.
We're bussin'
about
everywhere.
fucking these books she's reading, bro, and she wants you to read so bad. She's reading Red Rising, and everybody's raving about this fucking Red Rising, but she keeps nagging me to read these books. I'm like, do you know
Who I am?
Do you know the task you're asking me to do? She's acting like it's easy to pick up a book and start reading. I'm like, reading is fucking hard. I can't just start fucking reading. You're asking a massive thing.
You
of
watch
me.
a movie, you're done in 2 hours, right? You read a book, you might be on it for a week.
I can't
or
even
two.
watch movies, bro.
Yeah, okay,
you
true.
want me to fucking read these massive
That's so
sagas?
funny. She asks you to read a book, but you can't watch a movie.
They sound interesting.
What,
The
give me-
plots
do you have
sound
the plot,
good.
like rough plot? Or no,
I know
you can't
so for
remember?
Red Rising, it's like this guy, like society's listed in like colors, and everyone's a color, and the golds are like or whatever at the top, and then red's at the bottom, and he's a red, and they're like the fucking miners and shit, and he's mining on Mars. He thinks he's making a better civilization on Mars for Earth, but then it's not really a spoiler, but it's like he's being lied to, and people already live on Mars and shit. And it's like a big,
okay.
but apparently I've seen a lot of TikToks and shit about it too. Apparently,
Yeah,
it's
just
super
watch enough
cool.
TikToks, you would. It's equivalent of reading
But
a
even
book.
all these other books she's reading, fucking Throne of Glass and fucking Akatar and all that shit.
Yeah, Tori went through those
I'm
phases.
like, man, it's huge.
I respect it. Reading, I'm like, it trains. It's better for me. I think it's training your brain a bit harder than just watching a movie. Like, because then you can imagine what you're reading yourself, as opposed to how it's on film.
Busting your brain.
You're busting your brain every time you read it. So it's good busting your brain training. You know,
What
what I'm
have you
saying?
been reading?
Porn? Nothing since
Just books, reading porn. Imagine.
Yeah, just like reading.
Some
it,
books
like,
are kind
like
of
a
porn.
story. No, I did Fourth Wing or whatever that all the females were raving on about. It was okay.
I started that. I didn't finish it to this day.
Yeah. I love women, right? They make me laugh. They're so cute. Like, it was good. The story was good, but all it was, in a nutshell, it was like a MA 15 plus Harry Potter.
Yeah, it was like the tension.
Yeah,
the occasional horny
it was
tension.
like it was just Harry Potter. It was like a bunch of kids in a school. The dragon element was awesome. That I really like. I said, the story is good.
Yeah,
but
they can talk telepathically to their dragons.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it was just MA rated Harry Potter.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of kids in a school, and then this bitch hates this guy. They hate each other, and then they start fucking.
Yeah.
Like,
enemies to lovers.
It's cool. It was cool. Would it be a hit TV show on HBO for all the fucking
They're doing
horny teenagers between 16 years old and yeah, it's going to be a hit. Fucking hope it will be. But for me personally, have never been that. Harry Potter for me, I've said it 1,000 times. Out of all the big three, you got Star Wars, Harry Potter, fucking this, that. Harry Potter's always the bottom of the list.
Okay.
It's the least enjoyable.
Yeah.
So reading Fourth Wing, which was just Harry Potter, I was like,
I do get Harry Potter vibes.
It's very Harry Potter
Yeah.
vibes. It's a cool book though. I'm not shitting on it.
Yeah.
It's a cool book, but
And
it wasn't like, oh my God, you have to read this shit right now.
It'd be hard for a book writer not to pick and choose from movies you've already seen.
You have to.
Everyone
because
does.
how can you
There's
it's hard to have an original idea where you're not, dragons. Ultimately, when you have dragons in there, you're thinking House of Dragon, or you're thinking fucking, I don't know, How to Train Your Dragon. Or you're thinking something like
There's no such thing as an original idea anymore.
I don't know, bro. You watch One Piece, you're going to be like, what the fuck? Bro, that is the most original shit in the world.
Except maybe for animes. Animes are really fucking bizarre. But other than that, there's no original ideas anymore. We live in a simulation. We are all thinking the same things. Okay?
One
You're
Piece
thinking
is
about
so
BUSSIN.
good, bro.
Okay,
You'd love One Piece, man. It is hard. It is a sludge, but it's worth
I
it.
fucking got to like episode 80 something and I just went,
it's
I'm over
worth
this
it.
shit. I was like, fuck this.
You're like Brad and
Fuck
Mikey
this.
and shit are onto something with the mangas, man. The mangas is like ingesting it instantly. Because it's just like a comic book.
Yeah.
And you get the same story, the way the creator envisioned. Like
Yeah.
when you're watching the anime, like, oh, I'm so deep into this thing, but it's so good.
Yeah.
The story is so fucking clever, man. It is brilliant.
Bussin' all over the anime.
Yeah, I might fucking bus up and revisit that. Maybe. I doubt it. But
If you do, watch One Pace.
Yeah,
not
is
on
it?
Crunchyroll. Not all you have to do. Type in your browser One Pace. It's
or
for
One
free.
Pace?
One Pace is like a fan version where they cut out all the bullshit.
is it?
Okay.
Yeah, it
One
makes it
Pace.
One Pace. It's free. You
Have a
just
look.
instantly. You can start watching an episode right now.
Do you like your werewolf shit? They're making do you know they had Nosferatu, the vampire? They're making a movie, the same director making the werewolf. I know they've had a million werewolf movies, but similar vibes. You know what I'm saying? They're getting similar actors in there. Johnny Depp's daughter, I think, is in this one as well. She was in Nosferatu.
Actually, you know what I really like? Vampire Diaries. The
Really?
Vampire-
I'm surprised.
You would like? Have you seen it?
No, so my Tori's watched that much and my sisters have watched that much. I've come in and caught glimpses and like doppelgangers come up, like they die and then come back to life, and I'm
It's good, man.
Yeah?
It is good. I was the same. And Rose, this is years ago now, but when Rose started watching the first season, it was like the same thing. I would catch glimpses she was watching. I was like, whatever, gay vampire shit. And like 3 episodes in, I'm like, what's happening? What's going on? And bro,
you start asking questions.
It's good, man.
Yeah.
Especially they had the spin-off, the originals,
Okay.
which is based on like these other characters that are in the main Vampire Diaries, but it's fucking so good. Man.
Yeah.
Really good. So I might like the werewolf shit, you know.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that Nosferatu, but it's scary, and they're like kind of scary.
It's more
I don't
dark, but you know that Nosferatu was based on a novel that was wrote in like 1800s or like so the 17th century. So
crazy.
the ending was kind of like I was like, oh, that's
how
it.
it ends.
But then Tori's like, yeah, but they can't really divert from the actual ending too much. Or they can, in like as in Inglourious Bastards, they killed Hitler, right? So that was obviously that didn't happen in real life. But most of the time, if it was a true book going off a book, it has to kind of abide by the book, you know, the movie.
well, then, should we bus over to the news
Let's
corner?
bus over to this news corner, bro.
Do we bus? It used to mean the homies used to bus on each other. We used to call them bussing. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, bust this in your mouth, ready?
What do you got?
California startup Satyrus has unveiled 3 halves. A 2-meter tall horned centaur robot that's gone viral because it looks straight like out of a horror movie. Because it looks, it's actually built to keep humans out of dangerous jobs like wildfire response, clearing trees near power lines, disaster zones, mines, and other hazardous environments. It's remote controlled by a human operator, not designed to roam autonomously.
What are they called?
It's called, the robot itself is called 3 Halves, one word, 3 Halves. It's a California startup. It's remote controlled by a human operator. The wild part is that Satyrus, the company, even published a kill switch instruction if it malfunctions. A raised hand gesture tells it to stop. It brakes automatically. Lock. Wait, what? Its brakes automatically lock if power or air pressure fails. As an absolute last resort, operators can puncture its pressurized tanks.
Whoa, that's what it looks like.
Which physically freezes the robot in place. So basically, if you shoot or stab these pressure tanks, it seizes up and stops working in case it malfunctions. So that thing is it can carry a chainsaw. There's video footage of it carrying a chainsaw. So
What the fuck?
So basically, if there's backburning or if there's an actual fire that's gone out of control, or like I said, clearing trees from power lines, just doing jobs that isn't that quite safe for humans.
Why does it look like that though?
I don't know. They didn't have to make it look like a satanic thing.
What's with the satanic goat look?
I don't know. I don't know if you can
Is
put
it
it
meant
up.
to be a
Could you
deer?
put it up on
'Cause
the YouTube?
It's like in the forest, so it's supposed to be a deer.
Yeah, man. If you guys aren't watching on YouTube, you won't be able to see it for yourself. But the robot's called 3 Halves.
It's quite spooky.
Yeah.
It's fucking weird.
Imagine that coming through the fire to get to save you.
Yeah.
Take my
Yeah,
hand.
You think
He's
it's trying to kill you?
dying. Yeah,
Yeah.
coming from this.
I'm not busting on that thing.
Coming to grab it.
This Satyrus 3 Halves demon is trying to fucking
I'm
bust
here
someone
to
nuts.
bust on you.
What country is this out? Is this a US company?
Will Smith said,
Yeah.
I have to bust.
It's California.
God damn. Oh, that makes sense. That checks out.
Yeah, so I
California.
think I think that idea, the whole wildfire response, is genius. I don't know how we haven't done that yet. Like, instead of sending humans into a house, send fucking robots that
Yeah.
can't get burnt. Like,
Terminator. yeah.
It's like,
You know what I mean?
but I know that's controlled by humans, but do you reckon there's more room for error in terms of like maybe less deaths? But depends. If these things malfunction and don't do its job, then
Yeah.
people die
Yeah,
on the
correct.
scene.
Yeah.
You have these firefighters that no longer firefight, and they're just like controlling it from
they're
Xbox.
all fat as fucking
Yeah.
shit back at the fucking.
Opens another tab. He's getting distracted. He's playing fucking Tetris on the.
But it's like I've seen videos too of these excavators they got now. Excavators where a dude's in Kuala Lumpur sitting behind fucking 3 monitors controlling an excavator in fucking China. You know what I mean? In
That's
Chengdu.
crazy,
You know
bro.
what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
just shit's happening, man. It's going all over. But I've never seen that. That thing is fucking
Demonic,
strange.
right?
Yeah. I don't like that at all.
At least make it look
Nice, like
friendly.
put fucking rainbows on it or something, bro, some flowers.
Yeah, just the gay centaur tries to fuck you. The gay
He's got a
centaur
massive robot cock.
I'm here at a bus.
Busting on it.
The bus machine.
Oh,
It's got a turbo thrust setting.
Did you? I want to get your opinions on this. This is something it's a bit of a debate. Okay, so there's this woman. Rose told me about this. Right, this woman who killed her 3 kids recently in America. Right, but she had postpartum
Depression, yeah.
psychosis,
Which is
a real thing. Right,
Yeah, it is.
And apparently, she tried to get help and shit. And the American health system was failing her. And
Is she with a partner? Does she have?
she was with a partner at the time, and he went out, and she had planned while he was out, and she killed her 3 kids, jumped out the window, tried to kill herself, survived. She's paralyzed from the waist down. But the debate comes in where people online are arguing because she had postpartum psychosis, she shouldn't be charged at all.
So can you prove? How do you prove that? Is it a brain thing?
She did try to go get help and stuff, right?
Okay.
But apparently, the prosecution was arguing, which I agree. I agree that she should be punished regardless. Yes, she was psychosis. Yes, she tried to get help. You still killed 3 kids, man. And the prosecution is arguing that she was lucid enough to plan this. It was premeditated, right? She wasn't in a fit of rage or fit of psychosis. She had like maps and timetables of when her partner would be out for her to plan, to plot to do this, right? So that's what I kind of think. Yeah, you might have had psychosis, but you still fucking killed your 3 innocent kids. man.
Yeah, unfortunately, bro, like the result is the result. I think it's just how they go about her rehabilitation. where I think she should get not just locked up in a cell like a lot of fucking inmates do in prison in America. Like the rehabilitation rate is horrible. Maybe at best, there's like they can get her help while she's inside.
That's actually the thing. I actually read up on it. So if she's found guilty, she'll do time. If she's found not guilty, she's doing time in a mental institution.
Yeah,
which is good.
So worst case, she's still away from society.
Yeah.
But I think that's the better option.
But what do you think about that, man? Like, do you think she should be punished? Because you'd be surprised how many people online are arguing she shouldn't get anything at all.
That's crazy.
Because she was crazy.
I think a lot of those people are people with kids and they know how hard it is, and I respect that, right? And people, there's a lot of people. I know someone, and this is like pretty Debbie Downer, but I know someone who literally ran in front of a train, and this happened like 3 years ago. And when I say I knew her, friend of a friend, ran in front of a train and left her husband at home, went out for work, whatever. Ran in front of a train, boom, off to sort out, and because postpartum depression, right? It's real. But how do you test for that? Like, I know she tried to get help, and there's probably proof of that. But is it like a brain chemical thing where you can be like, but like, I'm not saying she didn't have that, right? But I'm saying, is there a little? Is it like someone that pleads insanity when they're not insane? Like, how do you prove that? I'm not saying she didn't have that because I know it's real. But that's where the kind of grey line is. But I don't think her sentence should be reduced because of it. But I think it should be tweaked to what she gets in that sentence, during that sentence, you know? I'm not saying gold fucking bath. And,
ticket,
yeah. But like at least get some kind of help. Because if you're bullshitting about it, then you'd be more reluctant to get the help. But if you actually do believe, no, this is postpartum depression, I need help, then okay, you should do all that's in order to get you help. Like while you're in
the help you need. I agree.
So
what's it say? You finding anything?
Yeah, so
3 kids, man, your own kids. That's
gnarly, dude.
Postpartum psychosis. Yeah, so researchers believe several brain processes are involved. So neurotransmitter changes, so chemicals that help the brain cells communicate, especially dopamine, but also serotonin and glutamate, appear to become dysregulated. This is the one reason antipsychotic medications which affect dopamine signaling are often effective. Hormonal shifts, so after childbirth, levels of estrogen and progesterone, however you say that, drop dramatically. These hormones interact with brain circuits involved in mood, sleep, and thinking. Sleep deprivation, obviously we know that one because of severe lack of sleep because of the baby, can disrupt normal brain function and may contribute to triggering a psychosis. But it says here, it keeps reiterating here, right, that it's usually it's more often with people who have had issues in the past.
Yeah.
With psychotic episodes.
like mental health issues.
Issues. So let's put the brakes on here a little bit. Is there evidence of mental health issues prior?
But even if there is, that still doesn't. There's still mental health issues.
Correct.
Before or after pregnancy.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying. So, but this is saying here that majority of the time, it's like it says here. The big one too is a lot of cases in postpartum psychosis is women who actually have an underlying bipolar disorder.
Yeah, I don't know if she does have a history. All I'm going off is I saw they had like before photos of her with her kids and stuff, and she looks normal. And then you look at her after in the courtroom, and she looks like soulless.
I mean,
all these cunts who go on murdering sprees, who kill people, they have that same look where there's nothing behind the eyes. They look like demons. And she's got that look, bro, and I don't like her. And I think she did the crime. You should do the time.
What was her name? Did you have a name?
I don't remember her name, but if you just type in postpartum psychosis, murder 3 children.
Even if she did have mental health issues prior, that doesn't mean that she wasn't having postpartum psychosis. But that just means that was the trigger.
I'm sure she had it.
I think that would work in her favor. If they found out she had mental illness before or mental problems before, I think that would work in her favor in terms of like...
Lindsay Clint. Yeah, that's it. Lindsay.
Yeah, man. Let me see what she looks like.
Her.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, she looked crazy, bro. She crazy.
But
The soul's left
I
her
think
body
anyone. I
already.
think the problem is with that when we read a story and we see the picture, we always say they look crazy because we know what they've done. You know
I
what I'm saying?
don't know, bro. They gotta look behind the eyes,
Yeah.
man. The soul, she's dead inside, bro.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
She looks like that three halves robot,
You-
that
you know,
centaur robot.
that other guy with all the face tattoos that the women said was handsome and shit, and women, he's murdered all these women, and they're sending him like fucking nudes and shit in jail and shit. You know that cunt with the slick back hair,
No.
the face tattoos.
Okay.
Wade Wilson. He's
Okay.
got Deadpool's name. Wade Wilson.
Ah.
The same look. All these guys that go on murdering sprees, you look at them in the courtroom, they got the same look, man. Type in Deadpool killer. If you type in Wade Wilson, it's going to come up with fucking Marvel comics and shit.
That guy.
That guy, man.
Yeah, what a fucking... Wasn't there a documentary about him or something?
They got nothing in there.
He's got a fucking Nazi sticker tattooed on his face.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that guy's
Yeah.
a dead shit.
So he picked up all these women before he had the face tattoos and shit. He picked up all these women and he'd kill them.
Okay, I mean the Nazi one.
And then now...
Imagine you're the tattoo guy.
even-
Imagine you're the tattoo artist, and he's like, "I want a Nazi sticker on my."
It's a jail tat, so I'm
Oh,
sure
he
it's
got it
a
in
dime
jail.
a dozen.
Okay.
And after he's in jail already, still knowing what he's done to all these women, women are still sending him
Yeah, of
notes
course.
of tits
yeah.
and shit and
Yeah.
wanting to get him out and
Yeah.
free Wade Wilson
Yeah.
and all this
And
shit.
Tori gives me shit for not cleaning the dishes.
How crazy is that?
So, but it's nuts because people want what they don't have, right? So if they actually started dating him and really found out what it was like to date someone like him, they'd be like, "Oh my
They'd
God, what
be
the fuck
dead.
was I doing?" They'd be dead. But it's like the same reason why girls like crime docos. They just want to see what makes the murderer tick. You know why? Like there's
I can change him.
yeah.
He won't kill me.
Yeah, I got the power
I can
pussy.
change him.
Yeah,
Down.
it's yeah, bro. That shit's crazy, man.
So what do you think, though?
Yeah, what do you think?
Should she get the time? Should she be pardoned because of her psychosis?
Or if she gets the time, what do you think?
If let's go with the argument that she's genuinely in a fit of psychosis when she done this.
yeah, let's assume that the evidence, what the evidence states, is real, and there's no, you know, what do you
Should
think?
she still get punished?
Do you actually want to know my opinion?
Yes,
your opinion?
I think I know.
Killer.
Red pill.
Killer.
Yeah, killer.
Killer. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
You killed 3 children.
Yeah.
What? You're going to let her out? She goes to the park, has a flip, grabs someone else.
Yeah.
Killer.
Yeah.
They
Sorry.
can flip on a dime.
They
man.
like. I get it, and like it's obviously fucked up what's happened, and yes, all this shit is real and it can happen to, but like, bro, to the severity of killing 3 children, bro, that's
Like
insanity.
if she killed herself, that's
insanity.
that's bad. But like, you take away your 3 young kids' lives.
Yeah,
bro.
that's
Not one.
insane.
One's bad enough. Not 2, 3, bro.
That's pure
Three.
insanity.
Yeah.
That's like what the fuck?
So you think like not life in not life in prison and rehab or in prison,
Nah.
like mental health shit. You just think
Injection.
I don't think there's
Lethal
no
injection.
rehab for people like that either, man. If
Okay.
you're willing
No.
to go to those lengths, I think the
Right.
rehab.
Yeah,
I
a
think,
way-
if you can kill your kids,
Yeah,
then-
man.
and
It's a waste of space in the jails and shit that are already overcrowded and shit. Like just lethal injection. Like, you know what I mean? It's
I kind
insane.
of agree with you, man.
You gotta get rid of
I
her.
kind of agree
Okay.
with you, bro.
I've said it 1,000 times.
I think I just tried to be a bit empathetic of because I know people that have experienced postpartum. They haven't done that.
That's next level, bro.
So
Like,
I just
fuck
think
me.
I was viewing it from more of the mums out there that are fucking just they struggle with their identity because they're like, bro, I'm just a mum, and women actually look at their kids. And they resent
Yeah.
the fuck
Yeah,
out of
they
them,
have
bro.
dark thoughts.
Like dark thoughts about their own kids. Like it makes when usually like biologically the woman, like you'd know this, right? In relationships, especially at the start, the woman's focus and men's, but more the woman's is okay. Your partner, nah, baby, keep it alive, feed it, love it,
Yeah.
nurture it. That maternal instinct. That is soulless. That's not there when you have postpartum, which is insane. So that alone, and that it's like sleep paralysis, right? You think it's fake until you realize half the fucking population has felt it, right? It's like, it's real. So, and for mothers not to feel that for their kids and do that, man. But you're right. The result is the result.
Killing
I get
killing
it.
3 of them is
Maybe I was a bit
For the sake of the greater population.
yeah. But if she didn't do that, if she didn't hurt the kids but hurt herself, would you?
then
would
that's
you,
a complete different story.
Yeah, okay.
The circumstances are
Yeah.
completely different.
What if she had dark thoughts, just didn't act on it?
Then you wouldn't know.
Yeah,
You wouldn't be hearing about it.
yeah, true. Yeah, true. We're not in her head. That was a dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Have you guys seen what our good friends in Kazakhstan are doing? They're trying to
There's always another Astan country.
Oh, it's everywhere.
Kazakhstan. Sorry, I thought you said something else.
Tiger.
Kyrgyzstan.
So their tigers have gone extinct in Kazakhstan. I think this shit went extinct like fucking 70 years ago, like 1940 maybe, 1930 something. And Kazakhstan, they're carrying out one of the world's most ambitious wildlife restoration projects. I love hearing about this shit, right? They're bringing tigers back after they've disappeared more than 70 years ago. So what they've done is quite smart. For the past like 30, 40 years, where the tigers used to roam, they've now built a massive like wildlife fucking enclosure, like park type thing, like a wildlife
big?
park. Massive. It's like
That's good.
acres and acres and acres.
That's good.
And what they've done is, for the past 30, 40 years, they've been releasing into that wildlife sanctuary wild deer, wild boar, all these like fucking animals and shit to get the vegetation to start growing back, and they're feeding and like populating.
But they're releasing it with all these tigers.
Yes, but now they've finally released the first tiger. It's the only tiger so far, a female, into this population, into this park.
It's killing everyone. It's killing all the animals.
That's called life.
No,
That's
what I'm saying is, don't you need to give the prey a fair chance? Like when it hits the fence and it's like, oh fuck.
No, like bro, it's huge.
Massive. It's like a national park.
This isn't a zoo, bro. It's like a national park. It's like
Yeah.
Africa. It's like how in Africa they have the national park.
But there's no eventual fences in Africa, right? There's just
some areas there.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know how big. Do you know how big this is? I want a rough.
But I feel like these animals kind of pick a home area anyway. It's not gonna be venturing in a straight line for fucking, like a whale.
Okay. And then how many tigers are in there compared to the
Only
wild
one tiger
far.
so far.
So far.
It's a cool name. It's called the Caspian tiger.
Oh, nice.
Which used to roam Kazakhstan's river forest, but they went extinct by 1950.
Does it look like a regular tiger?
Yeah, are they like snow tigers or?
Well,
No.
they're extinct, but this might be the first one. This is the big. They look big,
Oh, bro, tigers are so cool looking.
look at
bro.
What a crazy animal. Eh?
and that's part of.
And that's like your
sanctuary.
household cat, but blown up by like 1,000.
Yeah.
So the goal is to reintroduce tigers.
So the goal is now they're going to monitor the behavior of this lone female tiger. I think her name's Umit or Uma. I don't know how to say that. Umit. So they're going to now watch Umit, and then the plan is in like, I don't know if it's a couple years or a couple months or whatever, they're going to start releasing more tigers slowly. Obviously being males, she's a female, so they'll probably release like a male, female, male, and start to slowly rebuild that population.
So you're saying they're extinct or they're endangered? They're fully extinct.
No, they're fully extinct.
So this is a different species.
So this is a I don't know if it's like a different species or they've tried to do like some science biological
Like the
like type
colossal
of
shit.
intergalactic fucking breeding, but it says here so the Caspian tiger was also called the Turan tiger, which was once roaming Kazakhstan's river forest. But yes, correct. So because they extinct, they're now releasing Umar tigers.
Okay.
So why they're being used? Genetic studies found that the extinct Caspian tiger and the living Amu Siberian tiger are extremely closely related. Because of this, conservationists concluded that the Siberian tiger is the best suitable for trying to restore this ecosystem. Wow. So we're not getting the Caspian tiger back.
We're getting the closest
But
thing.
We're getting the
next best thing.
closest thing.
Have you, bro? Please, man, you would love this if you're into this shit. When I watched the past couple of days, there's this place I've only learned about this just now. In India, it's a billionaire. He's got the largest animal conservation thing. It's not open to the public, but there's heaps of YouTube videos and tours and shit about it. It's called Vantara. This thing is massive, bro. Massive. And he's got like, his only goal is to reintroduce animal populations and to take, and this thing is mind-blowing, bro. It's crazy. But he's got tigers, elephants with spas and hot tubs and shit. And it's all private. And you're looking at the shit and you're thinking, fucking hell, this must cost billions of dollars. Every day it'd be millions of dollars on food, on fucking animal keep. He's got the most high-tech veterinary clinics and shit in there. Crazy.
Even owning one tiger, think about how much that motherfucker eats a day.
Right. One tiger would cost you a fortune.
You can't be like, I'm just going to get you Oreos and fucking and just cheap shit. You know, you got to get that shit meat.
So just quickly, the size on this new wildlife place in Kazakhstan is about 415,000 hectares.
Oh, yeah, it's
Oh, wow.
endless,
Huge.
yeah.
Okay, sorry. When you said big wildlife,
You were
I
picturing
thought
like a zoo.
Centennial Park in the city.
No,
big, but not like, okay.
No, so it's like, they've just fenced off. It's like the rabbit fence.
You said rabbit proof fence?
What's this thing called? Vantara.
Vantara, man, it's actually mind blowing. There's a lot of cool YouTube videos. Like, do you know Forrest Galante?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's done videos and
This
shit
is in
there.
India.
Is it the old UFC fighter?
It's one Indian billionaire. His goal was to, and he built this whole thing. It's fucking mind blowing, bro. He's got tigers, elephants, everything.
Indian billionaire. This guy's got 100,000 quadrillion rupees.
Bro, he's got
How much is a billion rupees in fucking Australian dollars?
He's got rupees on rupees, my friend.
Holy fuck.
Rupees.
Yeah. His name is Anat Ambani.
It looks so cool and futuristic. It's fucking massive.
Hey,
dude.
I could fuck with an Indian trying to preserve the animals instead of eating them. Love that shit. His project is called Vantara, meaning Star of the Forest. Vantara is a huge animal rescue, rehabilitation, and conservation center in Jamnagar, Gujarat, India. The size.
You understand the accent. It
This
always
one,
works.
this one's a bit smaller. This is only about 3,500 acres.
Oh, only, yeah. That's heaps smaller, I
Yeah,
think. But that's still
it's,
big.
It's more of like, it's more zoo vibes.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's not open to the public though.
Yeah,
So-
yeah.
What a funny cunt. That's funny
Yeah,
as.
it's very impressive. But it is controversial. I was looking up on it because some people, some conservationists say like it's built too close to like these fucking like smokestacks.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. This is poisoning all the
It's
animals
like
and
the
shit.
Simpsons fucking nuclear power plant next
having
door.
ciggies. Yeah. People were smoking a dart right next to the
But
fucking
go on
tigers.
YouTube and type in Vantara and you'll see amazing video. It looks very cool, man.
Well,
But-
it includes a massive elephant rescue and care facility, big cats facilities for lions, tigers, and leopards, bird rehabilitation areas, reptile facilities, and one of the world's largest animal hospitals with advanced equipment such as CT scans and surgical facilities.
And a happy ending massage just down the corner. like you just, are you talking about they've just got like society and pollution just right next door? Is that what they were saying?
I don't know. I only saw briefly like the negatives of it, and it is controversial. But one of the things was it's built next to like industrial area or something. And it's not good for the animals.
Like it's not like a natural kind of organic setting.
See if there's some photos here. Images, Vantara. No, yeah.
No, you got to see it on YouTube to really get. You got to watch a video.
That's kinda like-
Yeah, man, I mean-
that's.
I mean, yeah, as long as they're not exploited the animals and they're living kind of well, the worst thing.
Oh, they're living, bro. They used to see the elephant spa, bro. It's
man,
great. They got their
man.
own spa.
Elephant spa is crazy.
It's wild, man. It's very impressive.
Oh, that's cool, man. I fuck with that shit, man.
Yeah.
Helping the animals and the environment, bro, it's good because, yeah, if we keep going the way we're going, we're going to have no fucking animals.
Well, it's like that Colossal company too, doing the gene splicing thing, bringing back the dire wolves and shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know, they could have helped these guys at the tigers. You know, they could have fucking
die. We'll bring back the fucking dodo or something.
They are
The dodo.
They're doing the dodo. I think they're doing the dodo. They're doing the mammoth.
mammoth.
They've done a type of what is it, a fox? A type of fox or a wolf in America that was extinct, and they're bringing them back. They've already started. It's pretty cool, man.
American man ahead of the curb.
I like this shit, bro. And then, the animals can all be bussing on each other and shit in the
That's it,
sanctuary,
man.
bro.
And make more animals through that
Fucking
bussing,
hell.
all that bussing.
What else you got, Joey K?
Man, did you see Ilya Taporia was caught hooking up with another guy, bro?
Hey, what the
He was,
fuck?
he was caught. He was
Yeah.
caught. I don't know if it was a gay nightclub or not, but there was a Spanish football player who played in the World Cup. So there was a España, a soccer player from
He was
España.
bussing on him.
He was bussing on him, bro.
No.
So, hey, look at the footage.
No.
So it's literally Ilya Taporia and he's hanging off this guy, right? And they're dancing like this. I'm not gonna actually do it, but I'll go close.
Why not?
But he's like, he's hanging. He's hanging. And he goes, and he's like, and they start kissing, and then he goes, and then after, and they literally did this.
Yeah, they're
He was holding hands. So they're like, bro, I've acted like a gay guy. I've never held.
What the
Acted like a
fucking
gay guy.
cunt?
Sorry, I like to act like whatever. I'm comfortable with my sexuality.
When
but-
did this happen?
Recent, man, and he just got divorced too. So I don't know. It's kind of lining up, man.
And hey, I'm not.
Oh, with Fernand Torres, the guy who
Yeah.
won the World Cup
Yeah.
for Spain.
Yeah.
yeah. Look at the
bro.
footage. Look at the footage.
Look at the video.
Yeah. I- this was
I thought
weird.
it wasn't Ilya, but
Yeah.
it definitely straight out was Ilya.
It kind of looks like him. Yeah.
Kissing there. They kiss right there.
Oh, he's full bussing all over
and then,
him.
and then they're grabbing hands. Oh, is that all the video?
That's it. Is there a long? Oh no.
They're holding hands.
Yeah, the hand holding's crazy.
The hand holding's nuts. Now
The
I'm
kiss
not-
is kind of, was that a kiss? Maybe not, but the
Maybe
hand
not.
holding.
The hand holding, bro,
That's-
is zesty. But in Spain, they're a bit. In Europe, they're a bit zesty over there.
They're a bit fruity, those
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
you know what I mean? Like
They're-
in
they're
the
a bit-
westernized countries, it's
Yeah.
like, and like I said, we're not frowning upon this fucking shit, right? Like whatever.
It's just surprising.
It's just
okay to be
surprising.
fruity, man,
Yeah, it's
right?
okay. It's
Just
okay.
fucking
Like if
tell
it-
us, tell us from the start. Don't fucking act like you're not.
so we know not to be friends with you. No.
I know not to bust in that direction.
If it came out Lil Nas X caught kissing someone in the club, yeah, bro, you wouldn't bat an eye, would you?
Yeah, yeah.
What the
Like, yeah.
fuck?
If Elton John was giving someone gobby in the club, you'd be like, oh, it's okay. that's Rocket Man.
Yeah.
But like, bro, I'll tell you what's crazy.
What?
The guy who, he's not on top of the world now because he, obviously after his last loss, but before the loss at the White House, a guy that could beat almost anyone up in the world is now beating other guys off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what the fuck, bro?
It's nuts, eh?
That is hilarious.
But I'll tell you this, right? Yeah, okay, maybe he fucks us, right? But he can also beat the shit out of us
Yeah,
three
yeah.
all together.
He'll kill
And
us.
He'll fuck another guy in front of us after he beats us up.
It's like that Ian Gary cunt. Have you seen
Oh,
that dude?
bro, he has lost so much aura.
Bro.
He's lost Ian Gary, right? He's fighting.
like a cuck.
He's fighting Islam Makhachev soon, very
Yeah,
soon,
okay.
and he's got on this PR rant, bro. He goes, "Oh,
Ian
all
Gary.
women, the world be a better place."
Is that him?
Yeah, he's like, "Women would, if women run the world will be a better place." And he's like, and he was saying like,
What?
and he was saying how he cried during a Disney movie, and he was like, instead of juicing up the fight like a UFC fighter should, like I said, okay, if you cry for a Disney movie, whatever. If that's your stance on how women run the world, blah blah blah, whatever. That's your stance. But that shit, you have conversations with your partner, right, behind closed doors.
Yeah.
If that's what you believe, whatever. Believe what you want to. But if you're trying to promote a fight, and then you got your opponent, imagine being Islam, who only worries about training
And fighting,
religion and fighting, and whatever, his family. He's very low key. But then you got the guy who's trying to beef up the fight, the challenger, and he's like, yeah, I think,
Saying he's gay shit.
and now he's trying to push some vegan shit. Like,
yeah, but doesn't he admit he likes his wife, like some cuck thing? There's something about him being a cuck.
he said
or
something. He goes, I'll let my.
I want to be a black dude or something. Because
Oh, yeah, he said to Jamal Hill, another black guy,
Yeah.
he's like, oh, I want to be a black guy because, like, you know, like, I don't know, he's the
Weird.
biggest
Yeah.
weirdo, bro.
I'm very upset because, but if
I heard
if he's used, this might be him trying to throw off.
no.
Nah.
No, see, I think
busting,
what's funny,
bro.
DZ.
He's
I was
straight
kind of,
busting.
I was kind of like maybe half sold on Ian beating Islam. When I seen all these videos, I went, Islam's subbing him in the second round. Like,
Yeah.
or
Never
even 3
know,
minutes.
man.
Even 3 minutes.
You
Like,
never know. He might be like, maybe he's like, this is going to throw everyone off. They're going to think I'm gay, and I'm going to come in there, and they're going to be expecting me to lose, and I'm going to fuck them up.
they're gonna think I am gay because I am gay.
That's so fucking funny, bro.
I don't know, man.
Man, but between Ilya Taporia and Ian Gary, they should fight each other, but just end up lubing each other up and fucking each
Scissor
other
in the
center
middle of the
octagon. Just, hey, how many rounds can you last?
who busts first?
his ground and pound is spectacular. It's all over.
Oh my.
He comes on his own chest. He's like fucking Ilya's beating him off. Like, it's funny. We talk all this shit. They would literally beat our asses.
Yeah, I don't
No
want
homo.
I'm going to beep out all the parts that I laughed at him, so it's just you two.
Yeah,
if
so
he
if he
somehow
comes-
sees this.
yeah, if he comes
it was
for
them
me.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, then he just straight busts on you, and you can't stop him.
I hope they don't come for me. Pause.
You can't stop him. Bro, did you see the fucking video of the live streamer who got shot in the head
Yeah,
in Mexico?
yeah.
What's going
Wow.
on? Why do they keep... That's like the 10th...
I don't know this story.
Bro, have you seen the video?
It looks like
Wow,
that
it's
middle guy.
gnarly.
That middle guy kind of looked like he was in on it. He looks like just before the bike
Is there
arrives.
video footage?
Bro,
Yeah,
look
bro.
at this. This is up. Are you ready to see someone die straight up in your face?
Just before the
Look at
bike
this shit.
arrives, the middle guy. Look at the middle guy. He's like looking around, like he's expecting something.
So, can you run me down on? Should I watch the video first, or are you going to give me the context?
You should
first?
just watch it first.
Okay.
There's really not much more content than a guy getting shot in the face.
Bro, Twitter's a gnarly place, bro. There's fucking...
Is it uncensored?
Yeah, it's
I've
uncensored.
only seen the censored.
It's uncensored, bro. So fucking girls are uploading fucking crazy shit. There's memes.
What is this?
There's killings. This is Twitter.
What a cesspool.
Tell me the context. While
Oh,
I
look
wait.
at this.
Here.
Okay, yeah.
Look at this. This is gnarly.
This is on live stream.
This is all on a live stream.
Who gets done? The middle guy?
This guy.
Guy with the hat.
The middle guy's suspicious. Look, he's looking around.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait, what? Oh, let me watch again.
My mate in the group chat says, "What's the point of the guy in the back? The driver shot him. Why is there a dude on the back?
Hold on.
Yeah. I didn't notice that. I thought it was the guy on the back that shot him.
Yeah, why is he doubling?
He could have done that alone.
I don't know why we're focusing on the zestiness of being doubled on a motorbike.
Yeah.
But that is cooked. So
That's Mexico for you.
So what was there any context? Or they were just doing a stream in
So
Mexico?
apparently this is like the 10th streamer that's been shot on stream and killed, right? Do you know what I think it is? I think it's just plain and simple because the cartels still fucking run the country. I think the cartel are still very iffy on like filming and like people filming places all around Mexico always being live and so many eyes on such a corrupted thing that they're doing. So then I reckon they get too big. This guy had like almost 1 million followers and shit.
Bro, the guy that died?
Yeah, he was huge.
And so then I reckon the cartel go,
So did he shoot?
bro,
Did he get shot in the head or the neck?
it was in the head. Point blank. The instant dead.
Dead, yeah.
So I reckon the cartel are going around and they're going, like, you get no more filming. That's a big no-no in fucking drug gangs and shit. No filming.
Is Mexico South America or Central?
Central.
Central.
It's
We're gonna go
border
to
America.
we're gonna go to Central South America for our honeymoon. I don't know if we're gonna do Central America anymore, bro. I feel like South America maybe, but
Well,
I mean,
I've never heard that before. That's a great theory, man, because even
has to be,
back to Narcos, they cancelled a season because they were filming.
Yes, too much.
And a dude who was getting footage for a location got killed from Netflix.
They shot him.
And they killed him because the cartel's like, this guy's with a camera walking around. Let's
you're
kill
a
this
cop.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
I've never heard that. I always
That's
thought,
actually
and now I think about it, the cartels can be hitting up their close friends or whatever
Correct.
to organize, or they just stream snipe them.
Stream snipe him. He literally got stream sniped.
and these don't have to be the actual cartel members
Wow.
doing it. They'll just pay someone.
They'll just pay people.
Yeah, they
like-
run the world in that country. They run.
They
fucking
literally
everything.
run the politics. It's like not. It's like fact.
Isn't it crazy
They
that
run
the
politics.
cartel who's funded their whole thing is drug money, right?
Yes.
Their whole basic income is drugs.
Mm-hmm.
But the drugs there, it's so ample in availability and that it runs the world there where runs the country there where like politicians, police, everyone, they're in their pockets, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like the policemen are corrupt.
Dude, everything.
Everything.
Mexico was still my favorite holiday, but
is
man,
it fear first? Fear and money.
No, not you. Oh, yeah, it's definitely fear. You can get, bro. If you threaten someone, you can get them to do whatever the fuck you want. But when I was in Mexico, I loved it. Lovely place. But I saw some fucking weird, gnarly shit, man. Like me and my homie were walking through the market, and just in the market, there's a fucking dude with like a fucking AK-47, and it's like not a police officer, it's just a random cartel guy, and you can tell this guy's packing, bro, like drugs, guns, probably had fucking a knife in his boot and shit. And we're at first we're just kind of walking through, and because I can speak Spanish, I'm kind of having the time of my life, and then my mate's like, dude, this guy's got a fucking AK-47. And I was like, all right, keep walking. And I would then basically everyone that I made eye contact with in that market, I spoke to them in Spanish. So they don't think I'm just like some other white
Gringo.
boy. I was like, hey man, ¿qué haces? And they're like, hey, because the second they know, they think I'm not a local, but they think I'm like one of them. So straight away, I was like overdoing the Spanish, basically. I was like talking to everyone in Spanish. Because then after we walked through the market, I was like, dude, let's get the fuck out of here. I was like, this is fucking sketchy as fuck.
It's crazy
Yeah.
to think,
This is Colombia, but same shit, right? Cartel country. Pablo Escobar was about to be elected
As the fucking
the mayor.
to office, bro.
Yeah.
That just goes to show how deeply embedded
Even back
the
then.
cartels are, man. They run everything.
Yeah, man. You can't,
It's fucking absurd.
And you can't lock them up because they'll kill you.
They're in charge of the jails. They own everything, bro.
How do
Everyone's
you get?
pocket.
But how do you get to that point? Like, just the whole thing. It's like they would have started from a few members selling drugs, but I wonder, like, they just got more runners, and then all of a sudden, 4 drug dealers went to 8, and then went to 16, and then went to and then eventually,
all it is, man, is at the end of the fucking day, every single human on earth has a price.
Money
Yeah.
talks.
I don't care what anyone says. Man, money, I don't care about money. If some motherfucker come up to me and said, bro, can you bustle me for 20 million?
He's giving you $20 and he's
Brother.
busting all
Like,
$20.
I'll take
He's
that
giving you
20
an
bucks.
apple.
Yeah, I'll bust on this guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, but fuck.
Yeah, fuck the money.
Bro, like, so these so you got these poor, like, Mexicans who are, like, or whatever, these people who are so poor. They're literally living in poverty. And some guy comes up to you and goes, hey, dude, I got 50,000 American USD. That's like 20 million peso. I need you to go fucking plant this bag in this dude's car. Come on, man. You're gonna 9 times out of 10, the person's gonna do it for you.
And the,
Like, fuck.
the investigation work, right? Let's just say the cartel is at the they do a crime, right? And the investigators, they go to investigate and they realize, oh, this is the cartel. Do they stop investigating? Because like
Probably.
because like how do you just kill someone and kill people so willy nilly and get away with it? Like I feel like in America, Australia, all these other countries that are kind of more westernized and more. I mean, America's a bit wild west, but to some degree they are the law and order kind of. If you do something, you're probably going to get caught. In Mexico, I wonder like what the percentage rate of like getting caught versus getting away with crimes are, especially if you're a cartel. Because at what point do they not want to dig too deep into a case when they know it's the cartel?
They still try to kind of like toe the line, right? And you see it a lot in like Narcos and shit. Like there are genuine police officers and there are genuine people trying to do their job. So it's like you'd be spewing if imagine like every now and then they genuinely lock up a cartel guy and the boss might let it go to make it look a certain way.
Yeah,
so
make
you'd
it
be
look like, yeah.
you'd be spewing if you were that cunt. Like everyone else.
They'll probably pay his bail or kill him in jail.
Well, it says here why the streamer was targeted. Cesar Gastelum, right? Rest in peace. That's really fucked up.
Yeah.
It says, why was he targeted? Authorities have not confirmed the motive, but investigators are looking into possible links involving organized crime in Sinaloa, his online persona, and references to, I'm not going to say the word, but you can read it.
What?
Culture,
I can't read it.
a term often used online with cartel aesthetics.
What's that? What is that?
I don't know what the hell that
Why
means.
aren't you saying it?
Because I'm scared the cartel's going to shoot me. So whether his content may have been drawn attention from criminal groups. So again, if this guy's going around saying shit, maybe words or I don't know, gang affiliations about the cartel.
Was he Mexican or?
Yeah, they were Mexican. So then they've just gone, nah, enough. You can't poke that bear.
So
You
they're
can't-
not a fan of like TikTokers. So you're not going to
Nothing.
catch any cartel members
Nothing.
making a TikTok
Yeah,
dance.
no videos, no filming, no
Yeah.
saying
Fair enough.
gang.
I mean,
no
not
throwing
fair
up
enough.
gang size.
Not fair enough. As
Fair
in,
enough.
not fair enough as in that calls for that. But I mean, it's not surprising the cartel wants just like discretion.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know why,
shit.
if you're that successful as a streamer, I don't know why you just don't go to
Don't
Florida.
go to- yeah.
Go to Florida, bro. Get
Yeah.
out of there like all the other Mexicans. Go straight to Florida, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Bro, can I show you something real quick? This is probably going to be our last one.
Sorry, I wanted
yeah,
to
you
look
go,
up
yeah.
what that word. No, you go. This is just on that word. It says Belico culture is just a lifestyle movement centered around corridos belicos, a high-energy subgenre of regional Mexican music that blends traditional ballad storytelling with urban hip-hop, swagger, trap, attitudes, and street culture.
So it's a genre?
It's just like a style, like swagger. Like the word belico literally translates to warlike or military in Spanish. In street slang, however, being belico describes a bold, rowdy, tough, or high-rolling mindset. Living fast, flexing wealth, and staying ready for conflict or hustle. So he's basically just acting like Jake Paul or something out there, and
Yeah.
saying the cartel maybe didn't like that, his persona.
Yeah, Jake Paul wouldn't last in Mexico. Sorry. Man, can I show you this video? So this is a video of Chris Brown's, one of his latest concerts. And let me just show you the footage and we can discuss after, okay?
What's this cunt done now? This cunt's always busting on people too.
Watch what this guy does. Ready? So he's got the girl up on stage.
Oh my god!
And he's doing like that song "Take You Down."
Yeah.
Watch what he does.
Oh,
He licks her.
Oh,
he
he's-
licks her
oh.
pussy and her
you
bumhole
got a sniff too.
through her pants. And the now let me tell you this.
Oh my god!
Imagine this is your girl and she likes Chris Brown and he pulls her up and you're watching this. You're like, oh, we're done, right? We're done. Like and someone's
fuck
father.
me.
That's someone's daughter, right?
Yeah.
So there's some father out there that's like,
How was the concert, honey?
Is that Jennifer? Is that, or like, you know what I'm saying? But like, he literally licked her booty hole and pussy through her tights or whatever she was wearing. But don't you think that whole culture of like guys that are like you got your Trey Songs of the world, your Ushers, your Chris Browns, the real seductive types, right? In like it's like they're the African American like rock and roll superstars. You know how like Michael Hutchins and your rock stars like from InXS and they had real like sex appeal back in the day. This is like they're doing that kind of like sensual persona in their music, and you know he probably made that girl's dreams, right? She was probably dreaming about that day for ages. But isn't it weird as a culture that we find that normal for? He's now pushing 40, I think, or 40 something. I don't know if he's got a partner.
That's a bit weird.
I know if he's got a partner or whatever. But like, at what point is that? If it's weird now, it's weird now. But like,
I haven't seen that before, but I think that's a joint concert with Usher. A tour, and I saw the one of Usher trying to do it. He pulls a girl up on stage.
She was awkward.
And she kind of rejected, and he's like, I don't think she wants to be on stage. And she did an interview after, and she's like, well, I'm more of a fan of Chris Brown, and if it was Chris Brown, but nothing against Usher, but I'm more of a fan of Chris Brown. And people were saying, I don't know if this is true because I'm not read up on him, but apparently Usher has a partner. I don't know. Usher's married.
This guy's 37 years old.
Chris Brown. So
that's crazy.
It's crazy because
how old's Usher? Usher's going to be 53.
Yeah.
47.
Yeah. So you got.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He's still trying to do the Let It Burn dance. He's like, you gotta let it burn.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And then they bust on each other after.
Yeah.
Like up backstage.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's
embarrassing.
cringy.
That's pretty cringe for both.
Regardless if you're Usher getting rejected or even Chris Brown not getting rejected, it's still I still get weird. I still get weird.
How old's that girl? 19?
I don't know, but 23? Did you see how flexible she was? She held her legs back. She loved it, right? Like she was, but like girls, some girls, they're like, they take their 10 seconds of fame and they full go into it, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, bro,
crazy.
it makes me cringe. My skin crawls, bro. But as a society, we've normalized it. And other girls are like in the crowd like, yeah. Imagine,
crazy.
and I want to know the percentages of guys that go to his concert or girls. It's all girls, right?
If my wife randomly is like, I bought these Chris Brown tickets.
I would burn them. I'd burn them.
You going, no Chris Brown, bro. Let me tell you right now. You're going to stay home. I'll bust on you here.
It's not the same. I'll dance like Chris Brown at home. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's fucking
That's
funny,
absurd,
bro.
man.
That's crazy, cunt. Fucking hell. Well, fuck. That's it for me, man.
Yeah, boys. Another one in the books, man. We did it.
That was a good one, man.
Episode 219.
219.
Damn, boys.
Welcome. This episode's going to be called Bussin' on the Homies.
That's it,
Can you believe we're 200 episodes in this year?
Crazy, man.
Almost at fucking 240, bro.
Let's go, baby.
That's pretty crazy, eh?
That's wild.
It was funny because when one of the soccer boys was like, oh, so like, how long have you been doing this? Like, expected me to say like, oh, like 20 episodes. I'm like, bro, we're like up to episode 250. He's like, what? Like, holy shit. I'm like, yeah, man. I'm like, we've fucking been doing this shit for like 5 years, motherfucker. He's like, and just no one just, it's so funny how like people just don't do it seriously. And then we come along and everyone's like, wow.
My mate at work today actually goes, you talk about random ass shit. I'm like, have you watched it? He's like, I've seen some of it. He's like, you were talking about fucking tax returns and shit. I'm like, well, we're supposed to talk about music.
So fucking, remember how I said last week or the week before Joey come, I said that the football boys, some of them started to figure out that I do a podcast and they keep saying shit to me at training. So I figured it out, right? These pricks aren't watching it, but they're seeing the clips.
TikToks,
And they were fucking cracking up, and I was saying about the dodgy Maltese account because one of them's Maltese and he was cracking up, and I'm like, so you're not. Well, that's like half supporting.
Yeah. That's like what I said
better
about
than nothing.
Yeah, you fuckers.
That's like what I said about how I said to my mate, have you watched Odyssey? He goes, no, but he's watched it on TikTok.
On TikTok,
It's like getting Usher instead of Chris Brown. We got Usher.
Yeah. So our TikTok clips are Usher, but the full thing is Chris Brown. If you wanna get involved,
So shout out to the Chris Brown
on the bussin'. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And shout out to everyone that's busting on one another, no matter what sex, what fucking gender, they, them, his, her.
We spoke about a lot of fruity motherfuckers this episode, bro. Let me tell you.
Yeah, man.
It's getting me in the mood to bust on Joey.
Yes, please.
Bust on each other.
That's it.
Guys,
See you next time.
Thank you so much. We'll see you next Monday.